What's up, Adula? How you doing, bro? How's everything? Oh man, testing, testing, testing. We are back after a whole week, man. We are back, man. We are back. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired, man. I had a 20-hour drive, bro. But I rested all yesterday. But we're good. We're good. I put together the PvP core strain build. It's the best for PvP. Yeah, it really is the best right now at this particular moment, bro. Honestly, you can't go wrong with core strength. There's so much stuff that you can do with it. You know, you're a tank, you can heal, you can DPS, you can use a mortar turret and still be a tank and do DPS. You know, combining it with the ninja bike backpack. There's so many combinations that you can make depending on how you want to go. You want to try out different exotics with it, you can. You want to use the catharsis with it, with the core strain backpack, yeah. It's no more Bighorn or Umbra. I mean, it was bound to happen at some point, you know. I don't know all the changes that's going to be made, honestly. Because, nothing is ever written in stone with them. My biggest problem when it comes to the whole PvP update is that they still manage to squeeze PvE into that update. Like, that's my biggest problem because not one PvE update within the past 6 years did they manage to squeeze a PvP update. You get what I'm saying? Not the PvE in the DZ. Yeah, that's my biggest problem, bro. Like, I mean, we have been adjusting to all the changes that have been made. I mean, hey, we survived Gear 2.0, guys. Right? I don't think the Bighorn changes is going to be a huge problem. Umbra needs to be fixed because, honestly, they should have never released Umbra. Let's be real. Umbra was not even made to be for PvP. It was made to be for PvE. So, I mean, like, there's a lot of things that has been implemented in this game that was not made for PvP. These content creators are so stupid. We finally got a PvP update. In PvE and the DZ. We finally got the PvP update, but PvP... I know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's why I hate that I don't have PC, because I can't properly test things out that I want to test out when it relates towards for PvP. So, but what's up, Hydra, though? But down to 1%. Like, look at the game right now, bro. Like, you see what the game is right now? Like, look at that. The game is always skill-based.
Agent incapacitated. Agent down.
Yeah, we need the conflict maps, man. So that's why, like, when I was looking at the patch notes, bro, I was reading everything, and it was just DZ related. Yeah, conflict is gonna take a huge hit. Conflict is gonna definitely take a huge hit, bro. Honestly. But, like, everything that I was reading, it was just DZ. It was just, like, really DZ stuff. They focus on PvP, but they focus on the main thing when it comes to the Dark Zone. And then they like I said, they managed to squeeze. Like, look at this, bro. Like, what's up, Boogie, man? How you doing, bro?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Boost online.
This is what PvP is. What build are you using right now? Right now I'm using core strength. I swapped to it. My core strength, like, damage build with a burn sticky.
Allies are acquiring the boost. Allies have acquired the boost.
Because that's all the meta is anyways, right? The meta right now is core. There's no way he better not survive that. There we go. There we go. There we go. I was about to say, I disagree. They decided to take away the PvP zone and make it a PvE, and it appeases the PvP players. They did a blanket percentage nerf on gear. What's up, Oz? What's up, Spawn 2? How you doing? They squeeze PvP into it, you know, and that's what I'm saying. Like they managed to give us a PvP update, but turn it into a PvE update at the same time, you know, and that's why I'm just like whatever about the whole update. It's pretty much nothing exciting. They catered to the PvE guys yet again. They gave them something that they have been requesting. PvP guys have requested bigger dark zones, more playable places. That's all we have requested, right? You guys have requested that, and what did you get? What did you guys get? You didn't get anything. It's all in an effort to make people buy the next season, bro. I mean, yeah, of course. That's what everything really is. The dark, like, it's all about monetary gain. That's all it's ever been. This is definitely a step in the right direction. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, but for who, though? You get what I'm saying? Like, for who? Who are you catering more to? Like, it's nothing wrong with what they're doing, but who you're catering more to. There should have been more dark zones added. This is a PvP update. That's all I'm saying. It's a PvP update. So a PvP update that you managed to squeeze more PvE into, you turning a whole entire dark zone for people that don't want to PvP. Like, the whole purpose of the dark zone was made to be high risk, high reward. That was the whole purpose of the dark zone. That's why the DZ was the DZ in Division 1, right? You knew when you came into the dark zone, it was high risk, high rewards, and you know what to expect. The problem with Division 2 is that people go into the DZ expecting to not fight. That's the problem. People are expecting to not fight. They want to go in the dark zone and farm when they got the entire light zone, 2 raids, 1 incursions to do all of that. There is no exclusive gear for them to want to be in the dark zone to farm for. If you go into the dark zone, expect to get killed. Expect it, but they don't want that to happen. So you gave them a PvE dark zone now. You gave them an entire PvE dark zone. The dark zone was not meant to be anything but PvP. It was in-game content to go in there, test your build out, see how strong you are. But you got PvE guys want to go in there with PvE builds and want to test out their PvE builds in the dark zone, and then complain about dying from guys that came in there to fight when that's the purpose of the dark zone, to fight. You're going to get gank. You're going to get shot. You're going to get your loot stolen. It's a moment of thrill. So of course people are going to, and I agree with you. I'm not saying that I disagree with you, but I do agree with you. It is monetary. It's a monetary game. It's business. It's business 101. Our biggest audience, our biggest community is the PvE community. Let's give them something that they've been asking for. And that's all that is. That's all that really is. All right, so let's nerf everyone, right? Because the thing about this developmental company is that they're a walking contradiction. Let's just say that. The devs are a walking contradiction. And people always saying, oh, we could never make the PvP community happy. We could never do anything. I mean, what, the last 6 years, what have they really done? I didn't really, reading the patch notes and reading everything to come, did y'all see any changes for conflict? I mean, all I saw was a bunch of nerf and changes being implemented to gear that should have never been released in that state. That's all I saw. Like, Umber should have never been what it is. They should have nerfed it when they nerfed Striker. Right? They should have nerfed it when they nerfed Striker. So, Striker, where you lose your stacks when you're not in combat. Umber, you build your stacks when you're not in combat. How does that make sense? How do you keep your stacks, building your stacks out of combat, and then going into combat? You get what I'm saying? It was way too strong. The whole damage system within it was way too strong. Like PvP right now, what I'm looking at, I'm seeing a bunch of level 100s right now, camping in the spawn with hard wire and spamming mortars and tossing secret mines and 1 damage bill in there. That's what you're seeing in conflict right now. No new maps. Look at Ghost. No new maps. Like, there's no new maps whatsoever. Do you see any new maps? Like, you got the same maps, nerf gear. So, and a Dark Zone focus, but mainly focus to cater more to the PvE audience. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, yeah, this is a great idea. I'm happy that there's content coming, but, you know, hopefully the anti-cheat is there. Hopefully that can fix everything with the lag switchers, because, and the lag switchers, the Cronus, like if I post a YouTube short of a video of a guy using Cronus with aimbot in the Dark Zone, you guys would be like, what the fuck, right? So my question is, why they nerf everything in PvP? Mainly because a lot of stuff was just unbalanced, not balanced correctly. And these things really needed to be nerfed, to be honest with you. Like core strength, for example, should have not been released. Like if they had an actual PvP team there at the time that they made core strength, it would have never got released. I mean, that's what they do though, bro. Nerf everything to make you farm. Oh my god, the freaking bridge. So, scroll up, I got you, bro. Hold on. Scroll up. Be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already. PvE guy here. I hate the whole concept of PvE DZ. It's stupid. It really is. It really is. The talent between PvE, PvP. No, let me read that. Let me set this to all because your message didn't come through. I'm so sorry. It came through. It's just I have to show it in the chat. 1 second. You said the talent between PvE, PvP have to be worked. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things like, look, prime example, the fact that
boost about to come on.
Stats are still bugged, right? The fact that the sports mode from the quick step is still 20% in PvP, that should have never happened. It should have been like 8% inside of here. So there's a lot of things that squeeze through the cracks. The fact that I'm sitting at 2 million armor with 6 skill tiers and then burn sticky and a stinger hive with no status effect rolled everywhere, that's a problem. And then I got crit chance on everything. Like, this shouldn't be a thing. The fact that I'm just sitting at 60 crit using a capacitor that's intensifying my skills, none of this stuff should be right. But no, you're definitely right. Well, if you look at what they change, they're bringing the overall damage output down, which will increase the time to kill. Time to kill, which will allow for a lot more potential build. I mean, like I definitely understand what you're saying, but like, I mean, time to kill is based off of latency too. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of guys in this game that are just not killable. So, I mean, I'm like, bro, how many time to kills, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Avenues have we been through in this game already? Think about that. Like, when the game first launched, right, time to kill was great. It was in a good spot. Gear 2.0 happened. Everybody started getting tankier. Everybody started running more, like, just mad armor and damage at the same time. Now people couldn't die. Now no one couldn't die, right? Then they fixed that, and then they reverted it back. So it's like, even right now, I feel like time to kill is in a good spot. No more instant armor kills. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you when it comes to like instant armor kills, bro. None of that's gonna change. None of that's gonna change. It was, yes, the bill had way too much damage, but latency plays a huge factor when it comes to PvP. It's just like Call of Duty, bro. Shoot first, die first. It's like if I'm running around a corner, on your screen, I'm still going around that corner and you're still shooting me, even though on my screen, I made it around the corner. I mean, it's horrible, but at times it's not horrible. It's very inconsistent. TTK is very inconsistent, bro. And that's just latency. Like, it's inconsistent. And that's mainly because the servers are bad. We're playing on bad servers, bro. Like, right now, I'm probably playing in what, the EU right now, bro. Half the time I'm not in the United States. I'm in the US. Majority of my matches are either in the EU or Asia. And I live on the East, bro. I live on the East Coast. The East Coast. And half the time I'm in the UK. So that's all I'm saying, is that it's latency. Servers are bad. TTK looks bad because of latency. Then you got a lot of guys that play on VPNs. You got a lot of guys that are playing on hotspots. You got a lot of people that just got bad internet. And then you got terrible servers within this game alone. So it looks like you're getting one tap because of TTK, but honestly, it's just bad latency. Well, I'm saying this update will bring down the damage and it will be noticeable. It won't fix everything, but it's a step. And like I said, I agree with everything that you're saying, Spawn. It will fix some stuff, but something else will break and something else will be wrong. So, you know, something else will be wrong. Like, it's just like when they said, oh, like, do you remember when everybody was using the NSYNC shields? NSYNC, right? Did anybody see the Pestilence make it to that patch notes? Did anybody see the Pestilence get any changes done to it? Because I know everybody's talking about the Bighorn, the Bighorn, the Bighorn, the Bighorn. But the Pestilence is probably one of the worst weapons in the game for when it comes to just damage output. Because there's no counter. The biggest problem when it comes to PvP is that we don't have a lot of counter builds. We don't have a lot of counter skills. And Hazard is a joke. Like, let's be honest. I did not see anything that says explosive resistance. Explosive resistance was going to be a part of hazard protection. I didn't see any of that. Did you guys see any of that? Like, that's a real problem when it comes to PvP. The fact that I got to spec into hazard and explosive resistance to stop the Stinger Hive from doing the explosive damage to me. Yeah, I remember the old days when a Lady Death was good. Yeah, like a lot of SMGs are terrible. I remember rifles were good. Remember everybody was spamming like the Baker? So, what's up, Gilgamesh? I'm gonna read everything. No, I'm just sitting here just talking about everything and trying to read you guys' comments and stuff and go over everything. Like, I just honestly don't feel like everybody is just happy about all the changes that are being implemented right now. Like, look at that. Yeah, which is still a thing. Then, you know, and those builds are still viable. It's just people don't use them because everybody just run too meta. One second. I'm still bleeding.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action. Agent killed.
He should have died. He honestly should have died. He has on 70% hazard. He should have died. All right, so what's up, Kim? How you doing, bro? Definitely GG's. Trash bag lobbies this morning. I got off for now. Okay, Ghost. What's up, Dad? I think explosive damage should be a part of hazard protection. Exactly. Yes, I'm a pesty main. It got from 100% to 60% damage in 6 seconds duration of ticks. Like there's so much stuff that's wrong. I'm on Xbox. Like I said, there's so many things that are wrong within PvP, right? So, prime example, right? Are we gonna see any changes being made to bunk builds? I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna be seeing any changes being made to bunk builds. Oh, they got tardy. They got tardy. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be seeing any changes being made to bunk builds, bro. I think what's going to happen is that people are just going to revert back to their old builds. You're going to see a lot more spotters. You're going to see a lot more pop shot builds come back. You're going to see a lot more bunk builds come back. You're going to see a lot more things come back into the game that people have been using for some time already.
The boost is being taken by the enemy. The boost has been taken by the enemy.
Like that's all you're going to really see. Like, you're just not going to see too many changes, man. Like, I'm telling you, bonks are going to be a thing. Because bonks is a huge problem. There's a lot of things that are just inconsistent in PvP that they don't fully understand. They just look at primary weapons that they feel like, let's see, skills and attributes will be the next go round on the PTS, but not dispatch. Melee damage is an attribute on the holster. Let's see, the Bighorn, the Ravenous, Regulus, and EB should be an exotics that they sunset. Chat not ready for that conversation. Destiny way. I'm just reading everything. I've been waiting for a year for a gear set to counter bonks. Just won't do it. Bonk is some trash Overwatch. Nonsense. Let's see PTS, but not this patch. Melee damage is an attribute on the holster, so yes, the bonk will be getting nerfed later. I hope so, bro. Like I said, I hope so. A lot of things will change.
Hostile hive detected.
Like it's so much stuff that's wrong right now, bro.
An agent needs assistance.
One second, guys. 1 second. Trying to dibble and dabble right here. Oh my god. Wow. There's a glass cannon right there. Yeah, see?
Agent killed.
That's something else that's not going to change. You see, they already nerf brand sets. They will do it again. Don't keep your hopes up, people. I mean, yeah, like, at this point, man, like, the biggest problem. Let's see what Jazz is. I'm just trying to read everything. Be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already. But, man, like I'm saying, man, like, don't get excited about this update. I think people just saw PvP and just got excited and just like, oh, this is going to be great. You know, the main focus of this update is the Dark Zone. It's the PvE Dark Zone. That's going to be the main focus. That's what they're going to work their hearts on more. They're going to do a lot more work on that than anything else in this game, like, realistically speaking. He's just over there with glass cannon, bro. That's it.
Agent down.
Nah.
Hostile defender drone detected.
He's just over there. So, and honestly, if they don't implement that whole anti-cheat stuff, let's be real. Like, come on now.
0.
If they don't implement that, bro, that's going to be another issue.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
This guy's just back there on top of the truck, man,
An agent
with glass
needs
cannon.
assistance.
He don't swap the glass, and now he's staying back. And I know he's not U.S.
Boost about to come online.
Now they're all up top. Now we're down again.
Boost online.
I just need him a peek.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
We shouldn't be losing this.
Acquiring the boost. The enemy has acquired the boost.
Main guy.
Hostile hive detected. Agent down.
You're out of reinforcements. Hang in there.
An agent needs assistance.
I know he's down there. I know he was down there.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
And that's over.
Agent deceased.
And that's over right there. What's up, JT? That is over right there, bro.
Hostile
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
detected.
Nah, it is what it is. You missed an early rant? Nah, I don't think that was just a rant. I'm just trying to see what everybody else is saying.
Agent down.
I just don't really see a lot of changes that are going to happen. Like, I don't, man. Like even with the PTS right now, when you're looking at the PTS, you're seeing guys that are just so focused on the PvE Dark Zone, and everybody's just so happy about that, which takes away from the PvP Dark Zone. Like, the PvP community is already small, but yet you're just giving them something, giving the PvE community more stuff. I mean, they got the entire light zone. They got warlords. They got New York. They got Brooklyn. They got DC map. They got incursions. Right? They got the one incursion. They got 2 raids. Right? So I mean, like, it's all these things that they got right now. Right? All these things. So I'm all up for rebalancing gear that should have been nerfed. I'm all up for that. Rebalance the gear, restructure the talents. Go look at some of the old talents, what no one is using, make them work, because a lot of the talents in this game don't make any sense. It's a good first step. I'm happy with the changes. The skills and abilities will be next. Yeah, like, it's not a bad step in the right direction. It's really not. It's just that I'm just like, whatever. It's like a half-ass update to me. That's how I just look at it, because it really doesn't hit the core issues of things that are already wrong in this game when it comes to PvP, because they're not experiencing it, so they're not in conflict. They're barely in the dark zone, so they don't really know what's going on. So I mean, at the same time, it is what it is. That's what I was saying on my screen, which is I think a PvE DZ to kill the other DZ. Yeah, it's gonna kill it. It's definitely gonna kill it. The fact that they nerfed gear sets that needed a buff in PvP is crazy to me. Like True Patriot, you know, it's because they don't really understand what's going on in PvP. How many times True Patriot is gonna get nerfed? Hell, if they nerf Negotiator again, I'm gonna laugh, because that set went through so many identity changes. So, I mean, like, there's so much stuff that they're doing that they just don't understand. Like, there's a lot of things that people are not utilizing. There's a lot of dead gear that needed to be buffed. PvP Dark Zone, dumb as shit. You mean the PvE Dark Zone? Yeah, and Cavalier. Yeah, I don't understand why would Cav get a nerf. I don't understand. Like, what does Cav really do? You get what I'm saying? It just gives your team the immunity that they need for that duration of that time. It's not like it's OP. So, like, just sitting there looking at that stuff, I'm like, man. Come and change and suck is to stop playing the game. I mean, that's what's pretty much going to happen. That's what happened with Destiny. I know the EB nerf, another nerf for the EB is crazy. I know. Like, you know, it wasn't like everybody was using the EB anyways, right? Like, not everybody was using the EB. But another nerf to the EB just goes to show you, is like, you had your select few people that are utilizing the EB. And the biggest mistake that they made to the Eagle Bearer was the fact that they made it a one talent. Like, they took away the main talents from it, which made no sense. Like, I felt like every exotic should have kept all their talents, all 3 talents. Yeah, it just sunset it. It might as well just sunset it. I mean, it's free for all right now. Everybody and their mom got an EB without playing the raid. So you might as well just sunset the weapon and just leave it as is. EB didn't really get touched compared to everything else. But the thing about the EB, bro, any small touch that you do to it messes up that gun. It was already problematic, right? Because of the first nerf that it got. So it's like, people got to realize, any nerf that happens into this game, it's not necessary for PvP. Like, every nerf that we get in this game is not necessary for PvP. All these nerfs have to do with PvE. Like, just think about that. All these nerfs are not for PvP. The only nerf I can say that was for PvP was Umber. But everything else was for PvE. Like, I have played this game long enough, and I'm pretty sure you guys too. You have been playing since Div 1 just like me. You know that every nerf that was implemented was always because of PvE. Because a lot of the stuff in PvP that no one was using.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Like, think about that. No one was using half the stuff that they brought to the game. No one. They say it's going to take a hit because it's a part of the stat category, so it's probably going to take a hit at some point, but I don't think it's going to take a huge hit. I don't. Because you got the sweet dreams right there.
Restored. Hostile hive detected.
Man, I knew they were going to try to flank, bro.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
So, I feel like Bonk is not going to make a huge... It's going to be a problem because it's just the way it works in general. Like, just the way it works in general. That's just how I feel. You got the sweet dreams. You got the claws out holster. Boom. You got your regen on. You just run around melee. Hell, and if you don't want to do that, just put on core strength, right? Core strength melee build. What's up, Infamous? How you doing, bro? It doesn't. It's really not going to change the meta, bro. You know, and I feel like people are just going to revert back to old metas. Like, that's what I think. People are just going to revert back to old metas. You're going to see more pop shot builds come back to play, right? Pop shot is going to come back. I mean, the best thing that they probably did was, like, just getting rid of the Tinker Match from PvP.
Boost about to activate.
Like, that's the best thing. Getting rid of the Tinker Match from PvP is the best. But, like I said, a lot is not going to really change in Conflict. Because Conflict is already normalized within itself. See if he runs through that.
The boost is being taken by allies. The boost has been taken by allies. An agent needs assistance.
Oh, man.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Vital signs critical. Agent out of action. Agent deceased.
Just TTK longer, that's all in my opinion. I mean, yeah, that's about it. But even so, with the TTK, bro, like I said, that's not going to change much anyways because of latency. Like, latency is the real issues and bad servers. Like, the real root of the problem when it comes to PvP in this game is bad servers. Like, that's the biggest problem.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Just bad server connection, bro. Like, look at that, bro. He's just over there with glass cannon, bro, as he typically does all the time. All he does is just shoots people in the back, bro, every single time. When he can't play, the one thing I noticed about that guy right there, bro, when he can't play how he's supposed to play, he just puts on glass cannon. And he just hides and just corner shoots you the entire time. Like, that's all that guy does, bro. He's probably going to come around and try to flank again.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Brent's with nurse like year 6 or 7. Look. Like I told you. Waiting for him because I knew he was going to come around.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy.
He's probably not going to push out now.
An agent needs assistance. Explosive seeker mine detected. Serious trouble.
I don't know what that was, bro. I don't know what that was that hit me.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
Hostile striker drone detected.
The enemy can't keep up. They're about to get pulled out.
Agent down.
The fight is halfway done. We missed out on the specialization supply drop.
1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm just trying to scope the scenery out right now. All right, they're not going to come out that way. All right, let me look at the chat. But yeah, man, like I said, man, this update is just going to make and break the game for a lot of people. Nice. It's just going to make and break the game. That's all. That's all it's going to be, bro.
Assault turret detected.
We missed that. So far, man, what do you guys like? What's your honest opinion? What is everybody's honest opinion about these things? Because if crossplay doesn't come, because realistically speaking, before you answer that question, I want y'all to sit here and think about this, bro. When GTA 6 comes out November 19th, do you guys see yourself playing Division
The fight goes on.
at that point?
There are no more rogue reinforcements.
Boost online.
Like, that's what you got to ask yourself.
Assistance.
Look, just think about that.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
And he didn't grab the boost, bro. Like, I just want everybody to think about that, bro.
Boost about to expire.
Because when that game drops, I don't think anybody's going to be touching this game for a while. Like, right now, the Destiny community is looking for a game to play, but most of those guys are probably going to go to Ark.
Agent down.
Like, look at this, bro. Like, is this gonna change in PvP? No, bro. This is not gonna change. Like, look at what's going on right now. And if I show you, like, it was all level 100s over there. Of course, that level 1 loaded in, but it was all level 100s. So, like, honestly speaking. Nothing's gonna change, bro. This is what I would have done, right? This is what I thought was going to happen for PvP, right? I thought that we were going to get new PvP maps for conflict. I thought, like, this is what this update should have been like. What they should have introduced was 4 new PvP maps for conflict.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
1 second.
The specialization supply drop was just picked up by a friendly.
I don't know why the team to keep running over there, bro. I just need them to peek so I can with this burn sticky. Because they're not coming out of there. Oh well.
An agent needs assistance.
They just gotta stay back, bro. They just gotta stay back. But no, 4 new PvP maps, right? For conflict. That's what should have happened. We should have got 4 new PvP conflicts. They should have added Last Stand, even though it was gonna be problematic. Especially since they changed, making all these changes. Last Stand should have came back. Would have been great. Also, instead of giving the PvE guys a PvE DZ, they should have just brought back Underground. They should have just brought back that. Gave those guys Undergrounds, let them go in there and fight every faction in the game. That would have been great. They should have added Dark Zones to New York and Brooklyn. That would have been something, right? And the New York Dark Zone should have been a bigger Dark Zone, one gigantic Dark Zone, and they could have made it where it could have been like 25 players in there. They could have just did that. That would have been great, right? DZ, Brooklyn Dark Zone would have been a lot smaller because the map is smaller, of course. But it would have been something that would have been nice to do, of course. You know, we already got an incursion that's coming, so there was no point to even make a PvE only Dark Zone. I mean, hell, you had normalized and occupied DZ, but you had PvE guys that still want to go on occupied DZ. Making a PvE only Dark Zone is, like everybody's saying, is only going to take away from the original Dark Zone. It's just going to take away from it because you're going to have a bunch of guys that are flooding all the PvE Dark Zones that are trying to go in there and fight hunters. Like, let's be realistic. They're in there to fight hunters. They're not in there to do anything else but to fight hunters. Let's be realistic about that. How long do you think it will take for the PC players to ruin PvE DZ? I'll give it a week before they find. Give it a week before they find a way to kill players in the PvE DZ. I mean, hell, they're already killing players in the freaking White House already. So I honestly don't think it's going to take that long at all. The question is, when is crossplay going to happen? You get what I'm saying? That's the question. When is crossplay coming? We really don't know yet. Honest, that would actually be hilarious. But it's going to happen, you know. Somebody's going to figure out some way to kill those guys in the PvE DZ, and then we're going to be right back at square one. Probably season 3 of year 8. it's definitely going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. They're just going to be in there killing people. Hell, those guys are going to be mad. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's what they asked for, right? It's going to happen when survival hits. Whenever survival comes, that's going to happen there too. I 100% agree, Badger. You need to just make a big DZ in New York and Last Stand. All we needed. Yeah. You know, and it's like they're not listening to the community. They're really not listening to the community. I think they're just going off of ideas, what they feel is right. And I honestly think this whole PvE update, this PvP update, but really it's a PvE update, let's just say that, is just a way to get them to shut up the PvP guys. Because every state of the game, you see nothing but PvP players spamming. Where's the PvP content? Where's the PvP content? Where's the PvE update? So that's all you're gonna see. Hey, Theseus later. If you got time, I want to send you. Wait a minute, bro. Let me see. I'll send you a Discord invite and help me test out the servers I'm setting up. Okay, bro. I got you. I got you. I doubt the new PvP. Let's see. Director has touched PvP. I feel like, honestly, the fact that you say that, honestly, I feel like they have to play PvP for a full 72 hours to understand what PvP is and what we have been going through for the past 6 years for them to fully understand what's wrong with PvP. If they spent 72 hours within conflict, they'll understand what the hell is wrong. If they have to spend 72 hours in conflict and another 72 in the dark zone to understand. And I'm talking about they have to really be in there. Really be in there to understand what's wrong with PvP. They can't just look at videos and be like, oh, okay. No, you have to be in there. Because we can send you clips all day. But you really have to be in there to see what players are actually using in the DZ and in conflict to see what's wrong. In the dev screen, the devs wasn't even shade level 100. And, I talk about that all the time, bro. They're not shade 100, bro. They're not shade 100. I mean, hell, he was struggling. He was struggling in the PvE Dark Zone, killing the PvE enemy. Did you guys see that? He was struggling. He was like, "Oh man, this is not my build. I'm not on my, my character." Bro, he was struggling. He was struggling on a PvE is a PvP stream, PvP update, but you're in the PvE Dark Zone struggling to kill an enemy for the PvE. Like, I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand it. This is a PvE, and I keep saying PvE, bro, because that's what it is. It's really a PvE update with a lot of nerfs to PvP. Like, that's what it is. Like, let's call it spade a spade, bro. Like, it's a PvE update with a lot of PvP nerfs. Like, what did you really get? Like, what? Sit down and actually sit there and think about what did PvP really get when you sit down and think about it, bro. Like, what did you really get from this update that you wanted, that you thought was gonna happen? What did you get? Because all I saw was a lot of disappointment. Like, that's all I saw. A lot of disappointment, man.
Hostile steelmine detected. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent
Oh man. Like, that's honestly all I saw, bro. A lot of disappointment. Like, I'm just gonna be real. Thoughts on the PvP changes? Oh man, it's honestly the most stupidest thing ever, to be real with you, because it wasn't what anybody asked for. Just to be real, it wasn't what people asked for. Like, that's all. That's all it really is. It's just some mediocre mess. Let's see here. 1 second. I'm just making these changes really quickly, making sure we're good. Yeah, we're good. All right. All right. Yeah. No, it's something that wasn't asked for. I mean, all the changes that were implemented were just, some were good, some were bad. Touching brand sets that were already useless should have been buffed. A lot of stuff that should have been buffed got nerfed, and a lot of things that were already in a good point, in a good standing point, got nerfed. And it just goes to show you that the devs are not in PvP, so they don't understand what's really going on in PvP. Like, this is what's happening right now. So Like, you see what's going on in PvP? You see what's going on?
Immediate medical
This is
assistance
PvP.
needed.
This is PvP. PvP is core strength. PvP right now is core strength, bro. That's all it is. So, like, they fully just don't understand what is what right now.
Online.
They don't understand it. They don't understand their game.
Taken by the enemy. The boost has been taken by
We
the
got
enemy.
one guy on the rooftop still. We got to get up there. So that's all I'm saying. Like, look. Drop hive.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Shoot burn sticky or explosive sticky. Like that's all it is, bro. That's all it is. One guy's dead, two guys still on the rooftop, one guy got revived. As you can see, like, does this really like touch the surface? Stinger hives do explosive damage. I haven't seen anything that said it was gonna fix that. Burn sticky there. He's on fire. That guy's down. That guy has no awareness, so that's that guy. He does not have awareness. He's dead too. All three are done. That's PvP. That's PvP, bro. That's PvP right there. In the flesh. Are they gonna fix that? Because I didn't see that in the patch notes. Like, none of that was in the patch notes, right? Hive, of course. Run T5 hive. Because hives do explosive damage to you. Another guy coming with a hive. There's the damaged guy right there. Teammates are fighting him.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Like, what's really changing? Is this the PTS? No, it's not. It's not. This is just a regular game. This is just a regular game, bro. I wish I was on the PTS right now, but this is just a regular game. Every PTS is on PC. I'm on console.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Miss. Now he's gonna run because he missed. Because he relies on that.
Claimed by Sunday.
He's gonna run back.
Need assistance.
He's gonna run back. He doesn't know where to go.
Supply drop has been claimed by a ally.
Now he's gonna run through my hive. That guy's on fire. That guy's gonna drop. Here we go. That guy's gonna run. Damaged guy in the back. Like, what's up, Zon? When is crossplay coming? Honestly, I don't even know, bro. I feel like they forgot about crossplay, and it's just not a priority right now, even though they announced it, which is something that they always do. Announce things that they just don't live by. Like, he's just been running nonstop, honestly. Like, that guy's just been running nonstop.
Agent down.
I don't know where that guy tossed that high from. Let's take that out. Yeah, bro, it's really just swept under the rug at this point. Like, it's gonna happen. I just don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen at some point, right? I don't even think they're over there. Let me see if the spawns flip. No, it didn't. All right, they're just in there. They're just in there chilling. There's a burn sticky. And that didn't hit him? That should have hit him.
About to activate. Hostile stinger hive detected. Boost now active.
Got him. And another. Let's see another. That's out there. I mean, there's a lot of things in the patch notes, bro, that are upsetting, and I think the biggest thing is that the Bighorn got nerfed. I don't think the Pestilence took a huge hit, to be real with you, bro. It's some things that took hits that shouldn't even got nerfed. They should have got buffed. And I think that's just the main thing, that a lot of things should have got buffed. Let me put the patch notes, like, let me put that. Let me put all that crap here. 1 second.
An agent needs assistance.
Like, the biggest thing is counterplay, bro. Like, counterplay needed to happen, and I think that's what didn't happen. The support station should have came to the game. They should have added the support station, but they didn't. And
The road has run out of reinforcements. You can win this.
like, that's the biggest thing that should happen. 1 second. So they talked about crossplay again. They said it won't be coming in season 2, as they are still trying to figure out how to make the cross clans work properly and get other things in place first. Okay, basically everything is getting nerfed, at least for PvP. Yeah, like I said, it's the update, bro. The update is just it's the PvE update disguised as a PvP update, and basically everything got nerfed in PvP. Even things that people were not using in PvP, but I don't see that it's going to be a huge difference. I don't see a lot of stuff that's going to change too much, personally. I just don't. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I just don't see it. I feel like nothing's really going to change, and people are going to still play the exact same that they already play.
I've sent a
So,
specialization
you know,
supply
like,
drop.
you see how the game is right now. I mean, Umber needs to take a hit. Umber should have been nerfed. I agree with Umber being nerfed because it should have been nerfed. But I don't think that the whole hit to Umber should have been what they did to it. What I believe with Umber was that they should have never been allowed to build stacks out of combat. I felt like they need to be at least a certain amount of meters in combat. Like, look. That's what I believe.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
This man's running full speed, bro.
The specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
Full speed. Full speed. Nice. That's going from 1.2 crit damage. Let me see what you said there. You said that's going from 1.2 crit damage stacks down to 0.5%. So a 0.5%. And it stacks, I'm pretty sure, will decay faster. Well, it needs to. I hope so. I don't think Umber's going to be gone. I just think that it's going to be probably more of a tactical play now. You know, it's not going to just be, let me just hide in this corner for like 10 days and then pop out 10 days later and then kill you. You get what I'm saying? Striker got a fat nerf too. Heartbreaker is the new best PvP set. I don't really see many people using Striker anymore anyways. You get what I'm saying? Did anybody see Core Strength? Did Core Strength take a nerf? 70% weapon damage and 150 bonus armor at full stacks with a Heartbreaker. That's mainly because Heartbreaker was just underused. Nobody was using it. I feel like they went after all the builds that people were using. Let me look at this again. All right, let's get these notes here, man. Let's go here. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go get some patch notes. Or do I already have it out? Here, we're gonna go look at this. But nothing is ever written in stone when it comes to the PTS. So, but let's see. Let's see. New weapons and gear and talents. Modifier, Dark Zone PvP is not what I'm looking for. Let's see. It's normalized PvP Dark Zone. Don't care about that. Standard Dark Zone vendor updates. Let's see here. Weapons and talent balancing. Let's see here. 8. Global modifiers. Okay, let's click here. Let's click here. Do I see NSYNC here? Let's see. NSYNC. NSYNC, perfectly NSYNC. Let's see. Values reflect the current live. Game remain unchanged. Let's see. Values represent the proposed balance and adjustments. Okay, here we go. Lost stuff that I was not using already. Optimus went from what? 3.5, 4.5. Weapon damage is increased to plus 2.5. 3.5 for 10-second ammo. Okay.
Enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
No changes were made to that. I'm just have to keep looking through more. But I don't know, man. Like I just don't see. Let's see. At least what I understood. At least we got a PvE Dark Zone. I mean, like I said, it's a PvE update, bro. That's what it really is. I know EB did it. It was red. And it said the buff went from 15 to 10. It takes off from 40 to 80 to 30 to 7, reduced damage taken. Like, the EB is just depressing. Like, I'm gonna just be real. The Eagle Bear is just depressing right now. Like, it was already depressing, but like Ant mentioned, they should have just sunsetted it. Go to the White House and talk about the patch notes. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's lead the match. Capacitor also getting nerfed. Instead of 7.5% weapon damage per yellow, it's dropping to 3.5, I think, or something like that. What about status builds? I'm not too sure about status builds, but I don't think they're going to be a huge problem. Because did they buff Hazard? Like, that's what I want to know. Did anybody see anything of being buffed with Hazard? Because that's the main stuff that I want to see. All right, let's see here. Let's scroll down to the bottom of this list. It's like 30 pages here. Sorry, knee pads. I don't think anybody care about those. Stand your ground. That's the cannot be staggered by explosion, increase total weapon damage by 3% each second. You are not moving. Let's see. It's a waveform. Sucker Punch. While Sucker Punch is equipped, it's done receive. I mean, the Sucker Punch is a problem. Alright, so let's see. Using the shield will give 100% to melee damage, but they drop that to 80% for melee damage. Let's see, using the same ammo engine with the holster will give 100% extra melee damage and will make the next melee attack apply a shock to the target. Now that has been changed from 100% to 60% extra damage. So that dropped from 100 to 60. Okay. Was it? Why do they nerf the nimble holster? Let me see. Bob and weave. Nobody was even using a nimble holster, bro. Who was using that? But they increased. Let's see. Damage taken while doing a cover to cover is healed over 10 seconds. They increased that to 16. So you receive repair skills of 5%, which was changed to 3%, and it stayed 1 meter. Run to cover, and instead of you taking like healing for 10 seconds, you're now healing for 16 seconds. So it was kind of like a buff and a nerf at the same time. I'm seeing a lot of stuff I don't care about. I'm seeing a lot of things I don't care about here. Okay. All right, let's see. I don't care about the overdogs. I mean, that's all PvE stuff. Bloody Knuckles, I don't care about that because nobody was using. I'm never going to use the Bloody Knuckles. I'm trying to get to the main stuff that we all care about. Why is the Ninja Bite backpack on here? Wait a minute. Okay, so there's no change. There's no change being made to the Ninja. All right. Okay. Oh man. The memento. Let's see here. Let's see if this took a hit. So red core went from 5% to 3%. Blue core went from 10% to 6%, and yellow core went from 5% and 3%. Ooh. I still don't think that's going to be a huge problem for the memento, but you know, it's still going to be used on Scracker anyways. You don't really see people running memento on anything else. What's up, Megatron? Is it got a PTS is only for PC? Oh, let me open that up. See what you said there. Let's see. Status builds won't be nerfed right away, but like Ghost said earlier, they're working on balancing skills for a later date, which is probably going to be 2 years from now. Let's just say that. No changes yet. What's up, Elite Rusher? Yeah, no, the PTS, man, we only had one console PTS, and that was like for Division 1. The reason they said they don't do it because it takes forever for them to get like the approval from PlayStation. I mean, it's a lot faster through Xbox and Microsoft, of course. They can get that approval quicker. So they just decide not to do it because it's a hassle. But I feel like going into a PTS, I feel like this is something they should plan and not be last minute. So they should have this like 6 months in advance. So if they plan on doing a PTS for console 6 months in advance to let, you know, PlayStation or Microsoft know like, hey, this is what we want to do 6 months down the road. But, you know, this is Ubisoft we're talking about, and they never playing anything accordingly. They just released the PTS patch because it's easy to do it on PC. All right, so we're looking at the patch notes right now again, guys. Let's see, Combat Medic. Combat Medic is going to go from, let's see, revive speed. Let's see, from 90% to 75%. Weaken debuff timer, that's from 50 to 30. 45% hive efficiency is going from 45 to 30. Let's see, provides 50% damage resistance to both agents while reviving or being revived. So that went from 50 to 30. And it went from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of stuff that people are just not going to use. I'm being really, like, even a Costa Go bag, like, why is this here? Overcharge has no functionality in PvP. Okay. Nobody's even using the Costa Go bag. Let's be real. Tardigrade armor. Let's see. That's something I want to see. All right. So whenever you or an ally armor breaks, they gain 80% of your armor as bonus armor for 10 seconds. Cooldown is 45. Now, let's see. See what's been changed about that. Whenever you or an ally armor breaks, they gain 45% instead of 80. So it's 45% now of your armor bonus for 4 seconds instead of 10 seconds. And then there's a 55-second cooldown now. So it also says killing enemy with your specialization weapon removes its cooldown for all allies. So does that mean we're going to be able to use specialization weapons in PvP now? Because that's the only way I see that working. But that might only be for PvE, to be honest with you, because you can only get special ammo in PvE, right? Specialization ammo, of course. All right. Ridgeway Pride. I don't think that's going to be a problem because a lot of people don't run hazard. So even with the nerf with the Ridgeway Pride, I don't think that's going to be a huge effect because bleed is bleed, right? They still ain't fixed the cooler. Let me find that. Let's find the cooler on this list. The beacon. Ooh, people have taken a liking to the beacon. So, all right. So both you and allies receive 30% critical hit damage. That has been changed from 30% to 25%. It says 15% skill efficiency. That has been changed to 6% now. And plus 2 armor regen, which has been changed to 0.5 armor regen when an ally is within 6 meters of you. It was 10 meters of you, but now you need to be 6. So receive 15% critical hit damage. That has been changed to 10% critical hit damage. 8% skill efficiency instead of it was, because it was at 7.5%. So wait. So that was an increase. So instead of the 7.5 skill efficiency and plus 1% armor regen, that has been changed to 8% skill efficiency and a plus 0.5 armor regen when one of your skills is within 6 meters of you, which was 10. Okay. Beacon is still going to be used. Nobody's going to stop using the beacon with those changes because damage is damage, right? It's still going to be viable. Beacon is still going to be viable in PvP. You don't really see too many PvE guys using that stuff. You really don't see it. But, I mean, if you're spamming 2 beacons in the group, like, what do you really lose, right? Because that's what's going on right now. When you're fighting a 4-man stack, normally it's either 2 guys in their group with 2 beacons. You got a regen beacon, and then you got a healer beacon in your group. And then you got your damage guy, and then you got your other tank. Nothing's going to change between a beacon. Let's see. That was Bond. That was Bond I was reading. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, yeah, that was the beacon. Let's see the Vow. Let's see. Toxic delivery for the Vow mass. Let's see. Status effect. Also apply damage over time. Debuff for 10 seconds. That stayed 10 seconds. Let's say total damage dealt is equal to 50% of your concussion grenade damage and is increased by your status effect attributes. Let's see. So that went from 50% to 18%. Okay. So I'm guessing that's just the PvP value of it, right? It's still going to be used because status is just strong in general. I'm not even going to read the Tinker because they plan on removing the Tinker for PvP. So it's going to be disabled in PvP, which is what they said, but we'll see. The Catalyst. Oh my days. That took a nerf. Was anybody using the Catalyst? Like, be real. Raise your hand if you was using the Catalyst. Like, it was already weak. It was already pretty weak. Wow. So they dropped the weapon damage and the status effect from 2% to 1.2% and 1.4%. And then it went from 25% bonus armor and 20% reload speed to 18% bonus armor and 16% reload speed. Like, let's just step away from that. The investor, I don't give a damn about that. The investor, oh my days. Yeah, let's skip. I'm seeing a lot of. What I'm seeing here is a lot of things. And let me put this in the chat for you guys, man, too, just in case you want to go over it with me. Like I'm seeing a lot of things that make no sense, bro. I'm seeing a lot of things that make no sense. That's the patch notes right there, man. Like a lot of things that's the page that I'm looking at. A lot of things that make no sense. Oh, the catharsis. Oh my days. So they buffed it and then they nerfed it. All right, so look, taking damage, build stack to a cap of 30%. Each stack grants 1.5% weapon damage. Now that 1.5 has been changed to 1%. Also, taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effect, and then dropping a healing cloud, which restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds. That has been changed to 4%. So now it says, okay, dropping a healing cloud, which restores 4% of max armor for 14 seconds. So they nerfed it to from 5 to 4%, and instead of it doing of max armor for 10 seconds to all allies, now it's 14%. So it's kind of like a buff and a nerf. The catharsis is still going to be used in PvP, regardless if it's sitting at 1.5 or 1%. It's still going to be one of the best masks to utilize on any build in the game. So I don't think it's going to take huge changes just from 1.5 to 1%. I mean, what was it before they even buffed it? You get what I'm saying? People are still going to use the catharsis. Let's see here. The Regulus. For those of you guys that like using the Regulus. All right, let's see. It said headshot kills. Create a 5-meter explosion, dealing 400% weapon damage. Let's see what they turned that to. So headshot kills, instead of 5-meter radius, 5-meter explosive radius, you're getting a 4-meter. All right? And dealing 320% weapon damage and applying a bleed to all enemies. That's not a huge... if you're good with the Regulus, you're still going to be good with the Regulus. It's going to do damage. Because most of you guys are running with glass cannon. It's going to do damage. Sport mode, quick step. Okay. What I said earlier, right? So, from the 20% movement speed, right? Max movement speed is 20%, right? So, now you're getting, let's see, 20% movement speed, global max movement speed is 20, 6% movement speed, global max movement speed is 20%. So, it's, yeah, 6% movement speed. So, I'm guessing you're going to have 6% in PvP. All right. Nobody's using mosquito. Nobody touches delivery. Busy little bee. Shared shotgun. They just gave us that. Oh, so that's taking no change. Okay. That's staying the exact same. Scorpio. How are they going to work this? It looks like the Scorpio got a buff. The Scorpio got a buff. So from one poison, it went from 1 to 2, from 3 to 4, from 6 to 8, and from 7. All right, let's pull that out. Let's go to the Scorpio here. So it's already that. Let's put on the PvP stats here. 1 second. Let's see. Normalize stats. So 2, 4, 8. See, target takes 20% damage from all sources. Now that's been changed to from 20 to 18% from all sources. That's about it. Nothing really crazy. It's still gonna be a problem. Nobody's using the Shroud Sniper. The Sacrum Imperium. Did they buff that? That'd be funny. No, they nerfed it. All right, that's a skip. Nemesis. Ooh, this is going to hurt a lot of people. Let's see. So, the Nemesis, shots fired deal 0 to 100% weapon damage based on how long the trigger is held before releasing. So, that has been changed from a 0 to 100 to 0 to 68% weapon damage. But it's the Nemesis, so I don't really see it as being a huge problem because even though it's from 100 to 68, that's still going to be a lot of damage, right? So we're just looking over this stuff, man. What the hell? Float. It's in the flow state. Thanks, honey. Thank you for the gift. I couldn't see it because I was over there reading I was reading the patch notes, so I didn't see the gift, babe. Thank you. That's so funny how that popped up. What's up, Akuza? let's see that. Oh, wait. No, LOL, they are tanks for a reason. Oh, let me see the chat. Let's see what I missed here. I don't get why they buff. I swear it don't work in PvP anyway. It really doesn't work. The VTS is just us testing the shit that they broke. Remember the days when they actually had video game testers? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Like what I'm reading here, man, I see some things that are going to be a problem and some things that are not going to be a problem. They changed the investor mass from crit damage to crit chance. Let's see. Let's go look at it. The 200 joules. Let's see. All right. Let's look at the investor mass here. You said they changed it from crit damage. Where is it? You're right. They did. It's 8%. Yeah. So it's going to be 8%. 2.5 skill efficiency and a 0.5 armor regen. So it was 1%. So I guess it's going to be 1% in PvE. It's basically the PvP changes. So, but I feel like a lot of the stuff people are not even using, man. Like, you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that people are not using. Ongoing directive. Let's see here. All right, so PvE stats are gonna stay the same, but for PvP, let's see here. So the trauma specialist backpack increase in PvP. It basically the duration was changed from 50% to 25%. Let's see, hollow point ammo amplifies weapon damage by 20%. That stayed the same. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too much of a difference with that. Just the backpack taking a hit. That's about it. Let's see, measured assembly. Hot shot. Ooh. All right, hot shot is... First headshot with the marksman rifle increases next headshot by 25%. Second consecutive headshots with the marksman rifle gives plus 10% on ammo. Let's see. So instead of okay, my bad. That's armor, not ammo. So that's been in PvP. That's basically 6%, but nobody's using hot shot, right? Nobody's using hot shot in PvP. I feel like all these nerfs were just implemented for PvE, man. Because stuff that I'm seeing here, like, you guys are right, man. A lot of this stuff is for PvE. Like, who's using Foundry? Future initiative, let's see. So that has been changed from 15 to 10% for PvP. And then from 15% to 25%, that's been changed from now. So increased ground control damage bonus, that's from 10% to 14%. So that took a hit. But the chest plate basically decreases timer from makeshift repairs from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Kind of got increased. So decreased timer for makeshift repairs from like 12 seconds to 8 seconds. So I got a little buff there, I guess. What repair skills? See, increased makeshift repairs from 30% to 40%. It's 25 to 35. I don't know, man. Outer core screen. Let's see here. Outer core backpack, of course. There's nothing that's going to change for that. Ooh. Wow, that's a big difference for core strength, man. A huge difference, bro. Wow. Where's the chest plate? Where's the core strength chest plate? Okay. So from 40 to 75, yeah, inner core. It's been in PvP. It's going to be from instead of being 75, from 40 to 75, it's 22 to 32. Wow. So no more 2 million armor. I don't think it's going to be a huge problem because if you're still sitting at 6 skill tiers, bro, what's the issue? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at this stuff and not seeing a huge problem with everything. Dark Zone, I'm sitting at 2.1, right? 2.1. Conflict, I might be in there at 1.7. 1.7, 1.5. But I'm still at 6 skill tiers, so I don't think it's going to be a huge issue. Let's see. For each core attribute, receive 22% of the other 2 core attributes. Bonuses, skill tiers count 15% skill efficiency. Within these attributes are amplified. Applied. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a huge change, man. Cavalier. Okay, y'all did mention that earlier. Let's see here. All right, so for each second spent out of cover during combat, agents will get 5% reduced incoming skill damage and max 50% charge. That has been changed to 4% instead of 5, and then incoming skill damage instead of 50, it's 40%. So 18 seconds instead of 10 seconds now. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Oh, the Eagle set you're talking about. All right, let's see. That has, see, get plus 4% damage resistance. That went from 4 to 5%. Let's see, the bonus is multiplied by 1x. That stayed the same. The talent, chest talent, no change. Backpack went from 4% to 5%. So now it's from 5% to 7%. So in PvP, nobody's using that. Let's be real. I'm just gonna go back into another match, bro, because I'm honestly not seeing things that are just causing a huge problem. Because a lot of this stuff people are not using in PvP. Opportunistic. Let's see. Take 10% to 15% from all sources. That went from 12% to 18%. So they kind of got a buff. Leadership. Bro. Oh my God, concussion. Ooh, you DZ guys are going to hate. Let's see. Headshot increased total weapon damage by 10% for 1.5% seconds. Let's see, 5 seconds with marksman rifles. Headshot kills increased total weapon damage by 15% for 10 seconds. All right, let's see here. So headshot increased total weapon damage by 12% for 2 seconds. So that got increased. And then 6 seconds with marksman rifles. Headshot kills increased total weapon damage by 16% for 12 seconds. So that went from 15 to 16 and then 12 seconds. So that's a buff. That's a buff right there for PvP. You're going to see a lot of concussion guys now. A lot more of them. But nobody was using system corruption. Like, you get what I'm saying? Nobody was using system corruption. It needed a buff, but nobody wasn't using it. So that, like I said, it's like, I feel like a lot of stuff they just looked at and said, oh, let's nerf it, let's nerf it, let's nerf it. And not fully understood what needed to be buffed and what needed to be nerfed. Like, the main thing is Umbra. That was the biggest problem in PvP was Umbra. And who knows when skills are going to happen. So, I don't know, man. I'm not seeing too many things that are going to be like devastating to the game because everything's just going to remain the same. Like everything's going to remain the same. People are going to play the same and people are just going to adapt to what change is being made and what changes haven't been made. And everybody's just going to run to what's broken. Like, which is what every update is.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
You can barely get system corruption. I mean, Identity was requesting for them to
Seeker mine detected.
add system corruption to the loot pool, which is something that they should have just did.
An agent needs assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
I think they're running a freaking healer.
Agent vital signs 0.
Okay, yeah, they are running a healer. He's running store hive. Okay, yeah, he's half heals. He's half heals. They want us all to hold hands and saying kumbaya. Have a full prototype system corruption build already. Just funny they nerfed it. Like I said, man, there's a lot of things that needed to be buffed, and they just nerfed the things that should have been buffed. System corruption was a PvP set, and that's what it should have been completely. It's supposed to be Banshee, in my opinion.
Detected.
But like, people play a funny way in PvP anyways, man. So I'm looking at the changes that were implemented, and then I just see like, hey, because I adjust, man. I adapt to whatever.
Boost about to come online.
Like, you just gotta adapt, bro.
Boost online. Serious trauma.
Who is shooting down there, bro? Who is shooting down there?
Detected. Agent deceased.
Do you adapt, Mr. 1BB? I mean, I adapt to my surroundings, bro. I just feel like people are just gonna lean more towards skills anyways, which is what they already have been doing.
Allies are acquiring.
People just lean more towards skills. That's
Allies
it.
have acquired the boost.
Like, people run skills. To be honest, these changes won't affect vets, really. No, I don't really see them affecting vets, bro. I don't. I see people still using the same stuff, just a bit differently. And everybody's going to run core strength. That's not going to take a problem. Everybody's still going to use the pestilence. Still not going to be a problem. People are still going to use a capacitor because it's still going to be better than what we already have, right? With core strength, all I think is going to happen is people are going to switch their red cores to blue and keep the skill tiers. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You know, those guys will still be sitting at 6 skill tiers. Like, nothing's going to change. Like, nothing's going to change. Like, do you see how the community plays already? Like, what's really going to change with how the community plays? What's up, Freeze? Like, nothing's going to change. Like, I don't see anything changing here, man. Not too much, not major. Like, realistically speaking, bro, I really don't see it.
Agent down.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
I gotta run back over there. We just gotta get some hazard, that's all. Like, look at that. Even if you're sitting at 1.6, you're still at 6 skill tiers, bro.
Claiming the supply
Like,
drop.
it's not gonna be an issue.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
Like, that's what that's gonna look like. Buddy's just spamming opportunistic, bro. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. We just got to get back into the drawing board and just start theory crafting and building again. Like, that's all everybody needs to do. Just start building.
The fight is halfway done.
An agent needs assistance.
That's all people just got to do. Like, right now, I'm just going to be spamming armor kits.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
My team is up right now. Those guys are just over there in that corner. You just got to counter things, man. Because that's just how people are going to play. Like, because most of us are conflict players. I'm just hoping the anti-cheat fixed the whole lag switching stuff, bro. Because that's what we need fixed. And these guys are leaving now.
About to activate. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
There are no more rogue reinforcements. Eliminate whoever's left.
Boost
Like,
now active.
I'm alive on a kit.
The boost is being taken by allies.
Still got 6 skill tiers.
Boost has
Now I
been
got
taken
bonus
by
armor.
allies.
Then I got 2 seconds to get what? My burn sticky back? Alright.
Hostile restored.
Like, that's it, bro. Like, this is what you're gonna look like. So if they're gonna be taking away, like, what, 75% from the chest plate, from 40 to 75, you're basically gonna be sitting at that.
It's a win. Solid.
Like, there's no difference. You'll be sitting at 1-6 in here with 6 skill tiers, so you still can run reds with yellow. Hope they fix the textures. My game on the PS5 is looking like it's Nintendo DS. I mean, that's something that they should have done, right? And I honestly feel like for them to even add crossplay to this game and do all the things that they want to do with this game, bro, we need a PS5 version of this game. Like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about a PS5 version of The Division 2. If you want to see this game continued, we need a PS5 version of this game. We're still playing a PS4 game on a PS5. We need a remaster. We need enhancements, graphic enhancements, bro. We need all of that. Never gonna happen. It probably won't. Which is why I don't think we're gonna get crossplay anytime soon. I don't think the game can handle it. I don't think the servers and the fact that this is a PS4 game, I don't think this can handle it. Delete the game. It's like, delete the game, bro. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Delete the game. I feel you. I feel you, Ant. Oh, man. Let's see here. You said, hey, bro. What's up, Peter? Daryl, you got a new account? On Dad's phone. Hold on. Wait a minute. What did you say? Hey, bro, it's Daryl. that. If I don't know, it's borrowing my phone. How are you? What do you think about the changes to PvP? Honestly, so we were just discussing all that stuff when it comes to PvP, bro. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think it's too bad if it changes. I mean, some stuff are going to take hits, and I feel like it's just the things that are going to take a hit are the people that have crippled themselves to only playing a certain way. But at the end of the day, when it comes to PvP, people are still going to run to what's broken, and some of the stuff is still going to be viable. Like I said, there's a lot of things that you can stack within groups. Like the coyotes can be stacked in a group. The beacon chestplate can be stacked in a group. I mean, you can get that damage back with Umber if you build it correctly. I still think that Umber's going to hit, of course, because it is a damage set. I still think it's still going to be viable in PvP. People are still going to use it, of course. You might not see a lot of people use it as much, but they're still going to play cover. They're still going to use sharpshooter. Like, the playstyle of Umber right now is people spamming the scanner drone. Like, that's the biggest issue. The scanner drone is the problem. Scanner drone is what make Umber a problem. If you take away the scanner drone and fix the way the scanner drone works with Umber, then of course people won't use it. Somebody had a good idea. They said Umber should only be, the scanner drone should only be allowed to be used if you're using a sniper or a rifle for that specialization. Similar to how the big pouch works with gunner and the laser pointer works with lone barrel weapons only. They should have did that.
Hostile striker drone detected.
So I agree. I agree with a lot of things. But yeah, no, I don't see a lot of the stuff being a complete issue. So, what's up, Diego? Yeah, like I said, I don't see a lot of stuff being an issue. I mean, some of the nerfs are okay, and some of the nerfs are a joke. Basically, most of the nerfs are a joke, to be honest with you, because nerfing things that nobody were using doesn't make the game better. To me, they're just saying, we don't know what to do, we don't know how to fix it, so let's just give these guys nerfs. No, you were supposed to buff things to make everything fall in line to what was strong, and then make those small balancing and adjustments, which is something that they never do. So.
Detected. An agent needs assistance. Hostile hive detected. Hostile detected.
So, like, look how people play now, bro. Like I said, nothing's gonna change. Nothing's really gonna change in PvP because of how people play. You cannot issue tons of nerfs, especially to things that no one were using already, and then say it's a PvP update. This is a PvE update. A lot of the stuff that got nerfed was mainly because of PvE. But most of the PvE stuff stayed really the same, to be honest with you. Most stuff stayed the same. Just a few nerf here and there. But, you know, most of the stuff people weren't using, like somebody said, like, bro, you nerf Cavalier? Nerfing Cavalier in PvE? What? Why? No, they didn't do any skill changes yet. So, I mean, like I said, they don't really understand what's wrong. And, like, that's the biggest problem of them not understanding what's wrong. Like, you gotta understand what's wrong, bro. And they don't understand what's wrong.
Serious trauma detected. The enemy is acquiring a boost.
Oh, man, they let him get it. Okay, I was about to say, don't let him get it. Don't let him get it. Don't let him get it. Like, do I agree with the capacitor nerf? Yeah, I agree with the capacitor nerf.
Agent down. The boost is being taken by allies. Allies have acquired the boost. Hostile striker drone detected.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
What is he on? Is he on quartz rank? All right, let me make this change. You said they increase in TTK. I mean, people are already tankier already, and latency is a whole issue. So people are gonna People are gonna die. People are gonna die, and people are not gonna die. So, I mean, increasing TTK is not a smart move, of course, but I don't think it's gonna be a huge problem either, because people are already tanks already. So, and time to kill is based off of latency, anyways. So, like, it's gonna be one of those things that are gonna be a problem, and to a certain degree, but not a major issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, buddy over there. We're all just tossing stinger hives, bro, and just spamming skills for days, right?
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I've sent a specialization supply drop your way.
Like,
Agent needs assistance.
you see what's going on here? Kinley could have definitely been used for PvP. You're right. You're 100% correct. Teammates got to get the box, bro. They got to grab the box now.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
We're taking too much damage right now.
Specialization supply drop is in friendly hands.
Agent down.
We're taking way too much damage right now. We're going up and around.
Vital signs critical.
Yep.
Agent killed.
We got hit by that. But no. Nerfing core and Umber is necessary. Yeah, nerfing core and Umber is necessary. But like I said, I don't think they're going to be... People are going to stop using them.
Drone detected.
Bonks are still going to be a problem.
Explosive seeker mine detected.
Because people are using, like, claws out with the sweet dreams. That's still going to be a problem. You don't really see claws out holster being used with the Lady Death too much anymore. So there are a lot of things that are just going to still... We got to take out that freaking... We might have to just go for damage, bro. Be real with you.
Hostile stinger hive detected. Hostile hive detected.
Toss that over there.
Hostile seeker mine detected.
Oh, thank you for the armor kit. We're looking around here. Give me a second, guys. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already.
Boost about to activate.
Oh, my days. See? Built up latency damage right there.
Agent vital signs 0.
No, he's reviving him. You can't let him pick him up. Yeah, concussion got a buff.
The boost is being
Concussion got a buff, but the question is, who's going to step away from core strength? Like, I don't think people are going to fully step away from core strength. I think the numbers are just going to be balanced correctly, but it's still going to do the amount of skill damage until they fix it. Like, skills are too strong. Skills are too strong. Hazard doesn't work correctly. Right? Hazard's not working correctly. I'm not paying attention here. We're down by 1. All right. Not paying attention there. Skills are way too strong.
hostile striker drone detected.
Gotta go down here. 1 second.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. Gotta keep going here. Because we ain't got no kits here, bro. I don't know how the hell they keep pulsing us out.
Hostile explosive single mine detected.
Like we've been getting pulsed like crazy, bro. Like pulse non-stop, bro.
I'm sending you a specialization supply.
Yeah, bro, like straight pulse.
Vital signs critical.
Lots of damage there.
Agent down.
Oh, he's running hazard.
Agent deceased.
I said. The stupid hive foam. Oh, man. The problem is the balance. The cheaters using Cronus, Zen, and auto aim, no recoil. I mean, yeah, that is the issue. That is the biggest issue, to be honest with you. That is the number one issue with the game. You're not wrong.
Assistance.
You're definitely not wrong there. Like, when you sit there and think about it, bro,
Agent
like, that is the number one issue. We're going to apply. Let's see, where is it? Let's go here.
Is about to claim the supply drop.
Because we're losing this.
boost about to come online.
Pop that, pop that, pop that.
Boost online.
The specialization supply drop has expired. You missed out.
An agent needs assistance. Hostile stinger hive detected.
I got you, teammate. I got you, teammate. I got you, teammate. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you. This is over, though. This match is over.
The enemy is acquiring the boost. The boost has been taken by the enemy.
He shouldn't even got that boost off.
Detected.
It's over in 17, man. GG's. That's my boy over there.
Hostile striker drone detected.
That was a good match. It wasn't bad. Get rid of third-party devices.
You've lost.
What's up, Kano? How you doing, bro? No, you're definitely right. Like I said, look, there's a lot of things that they need to work on, and what they should have focused on for the PvP update was this, like I mentioned. What I said earlier is this. Like, I agree with some of the changes and the balances that they made, but a lot of them, the changes that they implemented was stupid. Like, let's be real. They were stupid. There's some things that should have got buffed that did not get buffed, that got a nerf, and then you saw some small changes here and there. Nerfing the Bighorn, nerfing the EB again, like, it doesn't really make any sense. Like, these are things that you don't want to do that. Like, you never want to do that in a game where your community has been asking you to do A and B for so long, and they have not doing A and B. Now, I think it was just lazy of them to do some of the stuff that they did. It looks lazy to me. And the fact that this is supposed to be a PvP update, they still found a way to implement a PvE update. Because not every PvE update that we have gotten within the last 6 years, and then since they started seasons, have all been what? PvE updates. So what more can you do? And making a PvE Dark Zone only is going to take away from the actual Dark Zone, because everybody's going to go over there. So that makes no sense. Now it's like DZ is no more high risk, high rewards, because you're catering to an audience that feels like, I need to be in the DZ and get DZ loot. I don't want to fight, but I want to go into the Dark Zone. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what that is. That's what that is. So now, for a PvP update, they should have added 4 new maps. And one of you guys mentioned Kenley College. Kenley College would have been a great place to add maps. Hell, If they wanted to make the PvE Dark Zone, they should have just gave them Kinley College and turned that into that, because that's what Kinley College should be. It should have been a PvE zone for those guys to go over there and experience whatever they wanted to experience, and then set up modifiers and global difficulties and stuff like that, where they want to feel and earn stuff for like PvE base with a Dark Zone environment. That's what Kinley College should have been. Don't touch the Dark Zones that we already have. Kinley College should have been that, but they didn't do that, of course. So now we should have got 4 new maps, right? We should have got 4 new conflict maps. They should have added a big Dark Zone to Warlords, because it has the capacity to do it. They should have did that. They should have opened up one of their old DZs over there in Warlords and made it where it was 25 players total in that server for over there in Warlords, right? Could have did that. And they could have added another small DZ to Brooklyn, right? Because Brooklyn's small, so okay, add 1 DZ to Brooklyn. Then they could have added Underground, right? They could have added Underground for those PvE guys that want to do Underground and stuff like that. That would have been great. Survival's still coming, so don't know when, but supposedly it's coming at some point, right? But these are the things they should have added. Now they should have started focusing on balancing gear. What weapon and brand set that are not being used. Let's see, undervalued gear sets and brand sets and weapons. Stuff that didn't make any sense. They should have just buffed those things to entice players that want to use it a bit more. Pestilence is getting nerfed to the ground, and so is the capacitor, and Unbreakable is getting nerfed too to the ground. I don't even use Unbreakable, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I use Perfectly Efficient. I believe in it, and I see a lot of changes in everything that's being brought up. And honestly, I feel like that stuff is just gonna be temporary. Let's just say that. Like, people are still going to use majority of the stuff that's going to be in the game. I don't think everybody's going to fully step away from some stuff. Like, bro, he ran all the way around just to shoot a burn sticky. I'm going to be real. All the way around. Okay, he's right there. He got him like a Thars. I think they're running hills.
System malfunctioning.
Yep, they're running hills.
System reactivated. Agent down.
They're running hills. They're just running hills, man. They're running hills right now. No, you definitely got to tick out of that at some point. Yeah, you got to tick out of that at some point, bro. You got to tick out of it.
System malfunctioning.
As long as I'm able to just spam kits like this, I'll do that all day. I'll do it all day.
That agent needs assistance.
All day.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
All day. All day, just spam kits all day. All day. No, you got to find a counter for something.
The boost.
Like, you just got to look. Hey, I see you, bro. I see you.
System curtailed.
Like, you really just got to find a kit. That's all. That's it. That's all we need. Like, that's all we need, bro. That's all you need. You just get in that thunder. Put that pestilence on him and it's over. I'm not trying to teabag. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to teabag. I'm trying to get out of there. What's up, Attack? Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
System
Pesky tick on him.
system back online. An agent needs assistance. System malfunctioning.
I'm dead here, bro. I'm dead. I couldn't get that kid off in time.
Agent down.
Oh, man. Be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already. All day, bro. All day.
Agent down.
All right. What's going to be the new meta? Good old Providence back to. I mean, I feel like the meta's not going to change, but you are going to see people testing out new stuff, and I think people are just a bit worried right now, thinking that like stuff are going to be broken. I kid you not, bro. To me, this is like Gear 2.0, but now it's Gear 3.0 again. They're doing another one. People are still going to use Umbra. A lot of countries, because y'all don't want change.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by the enemy.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. It's not going to be a problem, bro. Like I feel like it's not.
Immediate medical
I didn't know they got the box. All right, you said
agent deceased.
You're right.
because y'all don't want change. Once all these
There are no more
features changes are done, we all adjust. PvP will be better. Remember what I say. And it's right. It's not going to be a problem. It's not. It's not. Like, a lot of people play different builds already, but a lot of people don't play different builds. And I think that's the number one problem, is that people don't play different builds. So everybody always run to what's broken, what's meta in the game, and don't really use anything else
halfway to the finish.
and stuff. Like, you gotta theory craft, and theory crafting is everything. So I don't see a huge change to the changes that's being implemented to the game. Yeah, it sucks for a lot of stuff that got nerfed, but some of the stuff did need to be nerfed. But I don't think it's going to be anything major, bro.
System curtailed.
You know, I don't think it's going to be a problem.
Agent down. System reactivated. An agent needs assistance.
Reinforcements are gone. It's up to you now.
All right. Let's see. He's trying to run. He's sticking for a lot. He's ticking for a lot. Let me pop this kid. He's still ticking in there. Oh, never mind. When they got him. All right. I just try to just go on the screen.
Good job.
It's annoying as hell. You can't see shit. I know. But yeah, man, like, other than that, guys, like, the nerfs, the changes, I feel like if you play Division, that's just something that Division is. We go through it a lot. I don't see huge changes. Like I said, people are still going to use the broken stuff. They just got to find better ways to use it now. Pestilence is still going to be used because it's still a Pestilence tick. Even if it's getting a nerf, it's still going to be a Pestilence tick. Prime example, Ghost uses True Patriot. Not a lot of people in this game don't use True Patriot. He's probably one of a handful of people that still uses True Patriot in this game, and it's still viable, and it has been viable, and it took a hit, but it's still going to be used because it still has its True Patriot bonuses and benefits that it provides. It's there to debuff, it's there to create havoc and cause an explosion. And combining that with a Pestilence is still going to do things. So now what you have to do now, you have to build synergized builds. You have to find what synergies go together and put it together and make it work. Similar to what I did when it came to the Bighorn and the Hazard Regen build. I made that. The Bighorn was not my first option. I was going through a plethora of weapons to try to see how I can make this work. And I was like, wait a minute. The Bighorn is best in slot for this because that's where I'm going to get most of my damage from. So I said, let me just put headshot damage everywhere. So all it is now is that you're just going to theory craft The changes that they did suck. Is just the developers saying that we don't know how to fully balance the game correctly, so we're just going to nerf. And we're going to add small buffs here and there. That's all it is. It's geared 2.0, but it's geared 2.0.1. Let's just say that, or 2.2 or 3.0. That's all it is. Core strain is still going to be popular. People are still going to use it because why not? You're not going to be sitting at 2 million armor anymore, but you're going to be you're still going to be sitting at 1.5, 1.6, right? You're still going to be somewhere there, and you're still going to have 6 skill tiers. You're still going to have a capacitor, even though you're going to lower the damage in PvP from 45% weapon damage for skill tiers to 3.5. Like that's still a lot. Like it's still a lot of damage that you're going to have. For what I'm seeing is the developer goal once they are done with all the changes is not to have extremely powerful outliners. Outliers versus other dangs. In the game, they openly up viable build variety and options. I mean that makes sense. Ant says what? Ant says the best theory crafting is delete the game. Boom. Ant's done. But no, man. Like, look. I know everybody's gonna be watching their favorite content creators and stuff, and they're gonna be like, oh, this doesn't work. Oh, this. Look, when we had the 3.11.7 meta, bro, and they script us from that. They script us from the 3.11.7 meta. I went back to the drawing board and just like, all right, cool, let's see what works. Because something's going to be broken because it's division. Something's going to be broken. The best thing that I saw was them disabling the Tinker Mash from PvP. That's the best thing I saw. All this bighorn aimbotter cheaters are crying so hard. I'm still going to use the bighorn. You know, I'm still going to use it because that's one of my favorite weapons. Like, I'm still going to use it. And hopefully more ARs got buff. You know, I miss using my FAMAS. I miss using the CTAR. You know, and I couldn't use those weapons anymore because it's like they took a huge hit, but hopefully these things are going to fall in line where all the weapons and the ARs and the SMGs are going to be in a good standing point where we all can just have fun with it. So, nah, suppose they're going to disable it for PvP, where you can't use it. So, you know, we just got to wait and see because they can't fix it, so they're just going to disable it. I mean, they should have been did that, honestly. Oh, they're all up top. I'm trying to take a hit from the hive. I hit him with one shot, bro. One shot.
Agent down.
So that guy's on a pure skill build, man. We got other guys over here around the corner. Pop another kit. Pop another kit. Pop another kit. Now, where'd he go? Okay, he died out. There we go. He finally died out from all those ticks, bro. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I can't see. Can't see anything. Man got trauma on over there. Oh, that kit didn't take. Pop this kit. Does it spawn flip? Oh, he's dead in there. He's definitely dead in there. And that guy's gone. What's up, Bobby? You didn't see the guy climbing the ladder? No, I did not see the guy climbing the ladder, honestly. I did not when I was up there.
Allies are acquiring the boost.
I'm gonna be real with you. I did not see him.
The boost has been taken by allies.
What's up, front? You said, sure, but the cheaters can't aim. Cannot aim, so it's useless for them. I mean, if they can fix everything when it comes to... Oh, they're backing out. If they can fix everything that comes with this game as a whole, bro, if they can fix all of that stuff when it comes to getting rid of the Cronus, getting rid of the lag switchers. And the lag switchers are the biggest problem. I can fight Cronus. Like, I don't give a damn about Cronus. I can fight that all day. But it's the lag switchers where you just can't do anything about. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Because it's like... It's tons of those guys that are doing it. Like, get rid of them. Like, I don't mind fighting Cronus. Like, that's easy. I'll fight your Cronus and your Cut Scrape all day because you can die. It's the lag switchers where those dudes are just not dying. So, can you show us the build, please? This is the build I got on right here. It's just, this is my, let me stand here on this wall. This is just like one of my Ligmo builds here. I'm running 3-piece Ligmo, you know, getting the 30% LMG damage rate. Of course, I'm not using contracts. I'm also using perfectly efficient chest plate here, using the Catharsis, which is still best in tier. And I'm using the Walker backpack with perfectly Adrenaline Rush, Stinger Hive, Defender Drone, and then the Pesty, of course, with Machete. Sitting at 1.8, and it is a great setup to run. After looking at these patch notes, it's clear they have no idea how PvP works, and it seems they're trying to convert everybody to PvE only. I mean, yeah. I mean, let me put the patch notes back in the chat too. Let me link that back to anybody that wants to look at them. Where I thought that was Ghost. Let me put the patch notes back in the chat for anybody that wants to take a look at them. All right, so let's grab these. Let's grab that. All right, so that's the patch notes right there. We're gonna pin that. We're gonna pin that. I should have just put it patch notes, but yeah, that's patch notes. Anybody wants to check that out? Thanks a lot. I've been playing on the PS5, and I am very bad on PvP. I mean, I got tons of builds on the channel that you can check out that work right now that's still current, and just take a look at that stuff on my channel and see what fits your play style and build it to your liking. True, but there are hardware hacks for aimbot, aim lock. They got mad with all the core defender drones. I mean, no, you're right. You're right. So you really don't have to use contractors with Limo. Is that because it's come with damage to armor already? I mean, well, yeah, the Pestilent already has like damage to armor and damage targets out of cover on it, so you really don't need to add extra to it. But I mean, if you want to use contractors, go for it. You know, I'm just using perfectly efficient because I believe in that for survivability, of course, and then combining it with the Catharsis and getting that damage, that extra damage from the Catharsis and a healing cloud when needed, where I can fight in the healing cloud, ADS. So it works. So yeah, no, you really don't need contractors. What's up, Sean? You really don't need them at all. But it's entirely up to you how you want to go about it. All right, so let's see. All right, so let's see. Front Live said, and the Megatron said, after looking, okay. So I've read all of that. I'm just trying to get caught up with everything. Oh, no, you're welcome, bro. Like, you just build everything to your liking and stuff, man. But not contractors is not needed on every build. Like, you don't have to get that extra multiplicative damage. It's not needed. The Pestilence is already chaotic within itself right now, you know, because the Pestilence has a poisonous tick that really can't be countered too much unless you know how to counter it. Future update. Attributes are being adjusted, so it will affect Fox and contractors. You guys saw what Ghost said for the future update. So, but yeah, no, you really don't need that. A lot of people try to lock themselves into Foxes or contractors when there's other stuff that you can use to get that extra damage that you need, of course. So new DZ be Cookie. They needed everything and everyone. What's up, Invader? But yeah, no, going through the patch notes, man. Going through the patch notes and just seeing everything, like I said, man, I don't think everybody should be worried about anything, like realistically speaking. Like I've been playing Division since 2016. And a lot of you guys, other creators in the chat, has also been playing the Division around that time. And if you're new to the game and you're worried about the patch notes when it comes to PvP, don't worry. Like, don't worry. Like, this is not the first time we've been nerfed. This is not the first time where we had to adjust and make changes in theory craft and build create and see what works and what doesn't work. Like I said, Umber's not going to take a huge hit. It's taking a huge hit. It looks like that on paper, but it's still going to be used. It's kind of like before when we had a talent called Brutal in the game, right? It was for AR. It was a chest talent called Brutal. It was really good, and then boom, they removed it, and everybody just ran to glass cannon. So people are just going to run to what's the next broken set. That's all. Providence is going to be great. Umber's still going to be great. I mean, hell, Hunter's Fury, if you want to make a Hunter's Fury build in PvP, that's going to be great. They're getting a talent that calls disorientation that's going to give you damage. So if you want to use that too, that's going to be great. Regen builds are still going to be there. The Catharsis is still going to be good. The Coyotes, the Beacon, all these things are still going to be good. Tardigrade is still going to be good. Bonk builds are still going to be a thing. Like, nothing's going to change. Like, if you want to make a build with an AR build with the Sweet Dreams as a secondary weapon and just swap to it to melee somebody, it's going to be great. Capacitor is still going to be heavily used. Nobody's going to step away from it. So I don't see a lot of changes. Like I said, the things that needed to be changed or added to the game was new maps, new dark zones, more competitive play, leaderboards. They needed to add comp modes. We need actual comp modes. We need a comp. They need to make it so, tank builds can't do damage. That should have been also something. Rebalancing of skills, of course, which will happen eventually. But, there's a lot of things that just needed working.
Hostile explosive seeker hive detected. Hostile stinger hive detected.
Right. It's just things that need to be different, bro. That's all. Like, I feel like people have forgot about perfectly efficient because of core strength has been a thing. Like that's what I feel like. A lot of people have forgot about certain builds because things has been bad for so long. Like, that was the purpose of the Catharsis, man. For you to just tank and do things. I don't know where my team is at. And a lot of the time, you gotta understand, like, your matches are bad. Your matches are bad based off how people play against you. Like, that's the biggest problem. Matches are so bad based off how people play against you, bro. Like, look, see? You're fighting skills half the time, bro. You're fighting skills, you're fighting secret mines, you're fighting hides, bro. You're fighting everything that's not a damn skill. That's just the biggest problem. Like, that's what's wrong with PvP. Man, I burned Sticky right there. Let's go get this bonus armor. Cover. I don't agree with some of the adjustments, but new metas will form. People will adjust. People would adjust. I think it's okay to start a new direction. Yeah, it's okay because we've been through it. Like, I don't agree with everything either. I don't agree with everything with the stuff that they did. Well, you know, we know Ubisoft, bro. This is just a lazy way of them fixing the game. We know how they are. Do we really think or believe that they worked hard when it came to putting this update together? Hell no. Like, we know that, you know? We know they didn't work hard at this stuff. You said what they needed to make was more things viable in PvP, like rifles. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of weapons that are just like undervalued, but you know, we'll find out what's going to happen with the changes there. You know, so like I said, some of the changes, some of the nerfs, like they're going to be effective, but they're not going to be majorly effective to the game. I just see like they're just not going to be a huge problem. You know, I feel like people like, look, if you don't like, if Umbra takes a huge hit, just go back to the old school gold build. Glass Cannon, Coyote's Mask, with Contractors and Fox Prayers. You know, 3-piece probably. Like, just, you know, those are things that you can utilize. Right? So.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an
but no, like, you guys are right. You guys are right. Like, there's the stuff that they did was pointless. It should have been more buffs than nerfs, to be honest with you, especially like the gear and the talents that did not make sense. Like protected reload. Protected reload needs to be put back on pistols, but is that going to happen? Nah, probably not. I'm dead here. Oh, I'm not dead there. That's crazy. I lived. What's this other guy? I know he's near. There you go. I was like, I know he's somewhere. That's the Umbra guy that's back there in the back. I'm dead here. I'm definitely dead. I don't know the game if I need some good PvP game. People will leave. DZ. What's next? Removing PvP. PvP. Cabrera's greedy. I mean, you know, that's kind of a slap in the face for the Dark Zone, honestly. Like, a lot of people don't agree with that. A lot of people don't want that. Nobody wants a PvE Dark Zone. Nobody wants that. So to hear the news, you'll not be the only to transition to the Division 2 from that community. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm a Destiny player as well, and I stopped playing Destiny. I stopped playing Destiny like 2 years ago, man. Like, I'll go back, but I stopped really like playing it. Because I didn't see anything good coming out of Destiny.
Boost about to come online.
Like, I didn't see anything good coming out of Destiny, so, you know, we left.
Victory. They won't be coming back now.
I'm trying to see everything that everybody's saying. This is Ubisoft we're talking about. They couldn't even get X-Defiant right. I just saw that, JT. You're right. They couldn't even get X-Defiant right, man. They had one job to make X-Defiant right, and they didn't. You know what the problem with X-Defiant was? It was a bunch of solo players playing in a skill-based matchmaking game, spamming the exact same characters. That was X-Defiant. Everybody's either invisible or with a shield. That's X-Defiant. Everybody's running a healer or invisible or with a shield. X-Defiant. There was no team role play. And that's the biggest problem with PvP in this game. The fact that this was a PvP update and they did not even add modes for comp play. Why don't we have a ranking mode in this game? We don't have rank in this game. There's no rank. We got a PvP vendor, We got PvP leaderboards. And there's no comp mode for competitive play where people can come in and host matches for the best of the best clans. If you got a clan that you want to go fight because they're on the top of the rank boards, you want to see who clan's better, there should have been brackets for that, for the weekly bracket setup where PvP guys can go in and take their clan into a bracket system and fight those matches throughout those weeks to see who's the best of the best clan. There should have been things set up. There should have been a mode where you can say, okay, I want to host a mode and it's weapons and guns only, no skills. That should have been in the game. That's not in the game. But we're talking about a PvP update. This entire update is just nerfs and buffs and useless gear that nobody was using anyways. That's it. Kinley College is there, unutilized. Nobody's touching Kinley College. Now you got a PvE Dark Zone that's been added for PvE community that has the Light Zone, Warlords, Brooklyn, an incursion, another incursion coming, expertise, escalation, retaliation. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's so much stuff out there for them to do that they needed one more thing that all you guys had. They had, and that's what bothers me, that the developers found a way to turn a PvP update into a PvE update. They squeezed it in there. So Tinker Mask needed to be changed because it was just a problem. It should have been removed from the game. They should have disabled it 2 years ago because they couldn't fix it at all. Lag switchers should have been taken care of a long time ago, but still no anti-cheat, but that's coming in the near future at some point, right? They talked about it. They said it 3 years ago that they were going to fix this stuff, and they didn't fix it. Here we are. Let's see. What else? Like, the list can go on and on and on about things that are a problem and a proper balance, and the fact that we have terrible servers. The servers for PvP are bad. These are the same developers that said there were no invisible walls in the Dark Zone. They laughed at the PvP community and said, we don't know what we're talking about. There's no invisible walls in the Dark Zone. And truth be told, there's invisible walls in the damn Dark Zone. 2 years we had to deal with players spamming invisible glitch in conflict. Invisible glitch mortar guys run around for 2 years. Now lag switchers. Cronus has always been there. It's been there since D1. It's in every damn game, and they can't even get it right. The fact that we're still playing a PS4 game is a huge problem, but their main focus is rebalancing the game when you can't even get rid of the current lag switchers in this damn game already. If you want to rebalance something, start banning those guys. There's tons of video evidence all over Twitter that they have been tagged in every damn day for the last 7 years, and not one of those guys have been banned. Eastern servers, bro, I live on the East Coast and I'm always in EU. I'm always in EU. I'm always in the EU. I'm always in Asia. I don't mind, but latency is a terrible thing. Right? So, like, these are all the things that's wrong, that they completely ignore, that they don't want to fix. So I'm okay with the Umber change. I'm okay with the Bighorn change. I'm okay with it because I'm still going to use those weapons. I'm still going to use them because they're going to be better than whatever else weapon that they decided to buff or nerf. Excuse me, I'm not using the G36. I don't give a damn how much they buffed it. I'm not using the G36. It's ass. So, you know, like, that's just the idea of the game. And you're going to see guys that are going to be dropping tons of build videos, right? And please, for the love of God, man, if you're watching anybody that drop build videos, guys, PvP build videos, please make sure that those guys are actively in PvP. Because you're going to see a lot of guys that are going to be trying to drop videos, Bro, they nerfed the caretaker to the ground, JT. They nerfed it to the ground. It's nerfed. You're better off using the Lexington with, like, measure or killer on it. But please, for the love of God, man, for the love of God, make sure the guys, your favorite creators, whoever you're watching, that they do dibble and dabble in PvP a lot. Because there's so many creators in this game that have not touched PvP, but will put a build together that don't PvP. So, you know, you're gonna have those smaller creators out there, man, that run that heavy in the DZ. Find you a Dark Zone creator and find you a conflict creator. And watch those guys because they are actively in PvP. They know what's going on, even if they don't have the numbers like other big creators, man. But those guys know what is going on in PvP.
Hostile artillery turret.
So you can see how people play. You can learn how the numbers look. You can learn the proper balancing. You can learn all those things. And that's all I'm saying, man. Because there is some good creators out there that are small that have really good content. They just don't have the support.
An agent needs assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed. Hostile hive detected.
Those guys are just over there, man. But yeah, nah, man, that's all I got to say. Sorry for the small rant with there. But like I said, don't worry, guys. Like, see, this is what PvP is. These guys are not moving. It's mortar spam, mortar spam, mortar spam. Mortar spam, mortar spam. Mortar spam.
Boost about to activate.
Yeah, like, and think about it, guys. By November, you guys are not going to be playing this game. And the reason I say by November you're not going to be playing this game,
Boost online.
you're going to be on GTA 6. Like, let's be real.
Allies are acquiring the boost. Taken by allies. Hostile explosive signal mine detected. Hostile defender drone detected.
These guys are really camping, bro. They're just camping. Yo, GTA 6. What if it gets delayed? I mean, I honestly don't think it will be, bro. We'll get GTA 6 before we get survival.
Artillery turret detected.
They're shooting 2 mortars from the spawn. Like, let that sink in. 2 mortars from the spawn, bro.
Needs assistance. System disrupted. System back online.
2 mortars from the spawn.
Agent down. System malfunctioning. System reactivated. Serious trauma detected.
Oh my days, bro. Oh my days, bro.
Sending you a specialized
Yeah, nothing's gonna change, bro. Even after the update, this is how people still gonna play. Like, one thing about the mortar should be a tactical play, man. There should be nowhere in hell you're running full speed with the mortar and dropping it and then putting it down and just targeting me, bro. Like, nothing's gonna change.
Hostile explosive signal mine detected.
supply drop being claimed by friendly. The
Oh
specialization
man,
supply
but they won't be online for
drop
GTA 6 when it first comes out. I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with that, bro. I'm fine with playing the campaign. It's gonna be a fun campaign to play. So I'm cool with that.
An agent needs assistance.
And these guys run back, all the way back.
Hostile artillery turret detected. Immediate medical assistance needed.
is halfway done.
Agent killed.
Oh man, I've been in that mortar play. What you mean, bad? Nah, bro. There's skill players, and then there's cheesy mortar players, right? You are a skilled mortar player. Other people are just cheesy because it's the most easiest shit to do. Oh man. All right, let me make some changes here, man. All right, look, we gotta go.
Agent down.
Gotta love story, right? I know, man. You gotta love it. Two mortars in the spawn. Be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already, man. If you guys are new to the channel, man, my name is Theseus Badger. I go by Yashin Euro on PSN. I'm on PlayStation, just to let you guys know. Yeah, man, this is this is the game, bro. This is the game. We play Division. We do stream on Twitch as well, same name.
Hostile hive detected. Boost about to come online. Serious trauma detected. Agent down. Agent vital signs 0.
I'm about to put on Hardwire.
Boost.
1BB. 1BB on all platforms. 1BB! I would have changed my name to 1BB. That would have been funny as hell. 1BB. All right, look. Forget it. Forget it.
Boost is being taken by allies.
Forget it.
Allies
Where's my
have acquired
skills?
the boost.
I still have yet to get a expertise version or prototype version of Hardwire. It's fine. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. All right, let's see here. It's just crazy, bro. How they just been camping the entire time with a mortar. I should have put on a jammer. Mortar shouldn't be able to shoot you if you don't have a line of sight. 2 core loadouts. We're just gonna give them a taste of their own medicine. I could have been jamming nonstop, but you know, forget it. They're both spamming mortar with a damage bill over there.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
Look, both of them shooting mortars at the same time is hilarious to me. Yo, what's up, bros? How you doing, brother? I know they're not in the spawn, bro. That's so funny. But you just gotta love it, bro.
Hostile hive detected.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
He's like right there. This is the play right now.
Hostile defender drone.
Like, this is the play. Can you imagine that?
Friendly claiming the supply drop. The specialization
Like, this is the play right now, bro.
claimed by an ally.
They're running all the way back to the spawn. I know it's garbage, bro. It really is. It really is. And this is how these guys play, bro.
An agent needs assistance.
It's so terrible. He should die out.
Hostile artillery turret detected. Boost about to activate.
Like, this is bad.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
You're almost out of time.
Boost online.
Like, this is what conflict becomes, man.
Agent down.
The last 40 seconds on the clock, bro. Think about that.
An agent needs assistance. Acquiring the boost. The boost has been taken by the enemy. Agent down.
You don't have many reinforcements left.
Think about that, bro.
Hostile hive detected. Hostile defender drone detected.
We just lost this, bro. I like your approach towards, we just lost that. What's up, Rockstar? This is a sad state of PvP in the game. I like your approach towards the game. See you build on top, another camper counter. And then... Bro, you know what's crazy? We just lost that, man. And they did not leave that side of the map at all, bro. But yeah, this is the state of the game. This, like you said, man. But nah, James, you definitely got to have that approach towards this game, bro, because it's just the way it is, man. Like, nothing's going to change. Those are all level 100s, and they play like that. So I don't think gear is the real issue. I think it's the lack of problems to fix the way PvP works. Like, for example, right? If I'm playing Overwatch, regular or comp, if I'm standing in the spawn zone and I haven't left the spawn area, it kicks me. I get a penalty timer before I need to move, so it forces me out of the spawn, right? We need better maps, because the way the maps are designed now, it promotes camping. It's one way in, one way out. A lot of the angles, just the straight angles and in and out, are bad for PvP. You know, every map is bad. I don't even think we have one decent map for conflict. But like I said, like, there's so many things that they could have did to improve PvP. Minimap will end camping. You think so? Let's see your thoughts on that. It's not. It's really bad, Invader. It really is. Like, just the whole concept here, man. The whole concept with everything, it's just a problem. We need brackets. We need comp play. We need custom matchmaking for clans that want to go versus clans. We need a bigger dark zone in New York. They need to add a dark zone to Brooklyn. Kinley College is just sitting there. Like I said, if they wanted to make a PvE Dark Zone, they could have just gave them Kinley College and just utilized that, of course. Survival's not here. The anti-cheat's not here. You know, so there's a lot. There's a lot. But I don't think people are going to stop camping. I don't think there's nothing you can do with camping in this game, because people are just going to do it. It's just that they gotta fix it where there's an area point where they need to leave once they spawn in that zone. Because if they just run out of their spawn, and you got to remember, these are the same developers that thought it was a great idea to put spawn turrets in conflict, and eventually realized it was bad. 3 lines with no in between. That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is. Like, it's just the whole map play is just so bad, and it wasn't a problem in D1, of course, because everything is just them not knowing exactly how PvP works in this game. And one of you guys mentioned that earlier. It's true. They don't really know how the structure of PvP is. They just know that it's there, and they designed it, and it's not the exact same developers that worked on it at launch. So now it's just like a ball in there. I got to go. Can't watch conflict for long. All right, Invader. So, you know, it's just a thought in the air when it comes to it, man. But the link that you guys see at the bottom, that's just the patch notes if you guys want to take a look at it too. So, you know, and then server play is bad. Server play is bad. You got a lot of build setups that promote camping. Like, if they made it so your mortar had to be placed down as a tactical play and you can't pick it back up, like, I don't believe that you should be able to pick the mortar up in PvP. Wherever you place it, that's where it stays, and you have to destroy it. They should have kept it like that. I don't like the drop and pick up constantly keep resetting my mortar, placing it down. That shouldn't be allowed in PvP because that's not tactical. You're just running full speed and dropping the mortar, and you don't even have an animation when you put the mortar down. You should have to go into a full animation to set it up, and then you go from there. Just make it so you slowly lose health for staying in your spawn. Turn off all healing in your spawn, so you die for staying in there, in that zone. I mean, that'll work too. That'll work. This is do we have a team for this? Because they made them be on that BS, bro. They really be on that BS every time you play them now. This might be course rank, bro. Course rank. A true patriot. But he had on course rank. It went down the list. It was just course rank. Oh, man. But yeah. But they don't listen to the community, bro. They don't listen to the PvP community at all. So I don't know where the ideas that they're getting and who they're speaking to. Because even bringing in a developer, like, I felt like they should have brought back in developers from D1 that understood the dynamic of PvP. Like, that PvP team, because honestly, that PvP team actually played PvP. That worked on D1, they played PvP. They were in there. You know? But over here, these guys are not in there. And you can see, hell, they're barely in PvE, bro. Like, how you doing state of the game and you showcasing PvP update, but then you're in the PvE Dark Zone? Wasn't that studio closed? It was Redstorm that worked on D1. It was Redstorm that also helped them in the beginning with D2. And then they just let them go. What's up? What's up, City? How you doing, bro? So it was Redstorm. You know, and then they got rid of Redstorm. This is going to be a problem. We lost a teammate here. Oh. I feel that. Dark Zone is going to fail. PvE players are going to completely... Hold on. That got cut off, bro. 1 second. Let me look at that. Second.
An agent needs assistance.
Complain about it. I mean, yeah.
Hostile explosive cigarette
You're not wrong.
detected. Hostile defender drone.
You're not wrong what you're saying.
Agent down.
Two burn sticks back to back is insane. It's gonna be a problem. Like, all of it is gonna be a problem. Alright, so we're just gonna go hazard here just a little bit. Because you're not wrong with what you're saying. Like, none of you guys are wrong. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna fail. It's not gonna work. But, you know, they're going to complain. And somebody did mention earlier, like, you know, somebody's going to figure out a way to kill those guys, which they will. Probably going to get a shot from up top.
System disrupted. System restored.
So he just ran. He's up top. No, he's underneath.
Serious trauma detected.
Other guy's right there.
An agent needs assistance.
I can't believe they're playing like this, though.
Agent vital signs 0.
It's like they're just playing angles, but camping at the same time. They should have been wiping the floor with us, man.
Agent needs assistance.
There's a lot of damage that built up there.
Agent down.
Yeah, they're running jammers, they're running all that good stuff.
Hostile defender drone detected. Serious trauma detected. Agent
Oh,
down.
Badger, I forgot to tell you that they fixed all my issues that I was not getting
Hostile stinger hive
things I couldn't claim and bought when oh, okay, that's what's up. Yeah, because I know you was telling me that you spent the money on that, man, and then you couldn't get that stuff back. Just gonna get a team tardy, bro, because right now this is just stupid, to be honest with you.
Agent down.
The enemy is too strong. We might have to pull you out.
An agent needs assistance.
You're running low on reinforcements.
There's a lot of burn stickies they're shooting there, bro. A lot of burn stickies.
Agent down.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
There we go, team. There we go, team. There we go, team. There we go, team. Let's go get that box. Let's go fight for this box.
Serious trauma detected.
This might be a team.
Agent down.
I know, bro. I know, right? It's been constant burn spams, bro. Constant burn sticky spams, bro. Over and over and over and over. Like all three of them, bro. It's burn, burn, burn. And then one of them got on the iron lung. So that might be a 4-stack. That probably was a 4-stack, to be honest with you. It's crazy. Like, you know, I do utilize the burn sticky, but damn, bro, not that much. I got a gun too, man. I got a gun too, man. Like, jeez. Your GG's though, bro. Like, we started to come back there, man. I put tardy on for the teams so they could have an extra bit of survivability because, you know, they were just like all pushing. We was pushing like stinger hives and burn stickies. So, but that's the problem with core strength, which is why I don't believe that it's gonna make a huge difference when the update goes live. I don't think it's gonna change. People are still gonna use it. That's why ride foam. I'm so shocked that you still like use a ride foam, knowing that you lose your stacks. You know, and then you got to rebuild your stacks back up for the headshot, bro. But I mean, hey, when you got guys doing that, so why not, right? Tropical is definitely not with them. I don't think I ever seen Tropical play in a group. They're setting this up to get rid of PvP for the Div 3. So you believe that they're testing out the PvE Dark Zone just to see how it works, and it's just them just trying to calculate some numbers? Yeah, Trop is always solo. I don't think I ever see him in a group with anybody. So, like what? Let's see. Dawn and M8 and Armors might be together. But I know M8 and Armors are always together. He used to main Bonk. Nah, he doesn't run Bonk anymore. Bravo to him. for stepping away from the bunk. I didn't think inmate would ever step away from bunk. But yeah, no, like, this is all beta testing. See how it works. And if it does work, you know, if it works, where they can get away with it, where they can actually make Div 3 into a PvE only. I mean, Diablo is pretty much the same. And just have PvP there and don't do anything with it. Diablo is the exact same. Diablo actually has a PvP arena, and no one do anything in it. No one goes to it. It's just there. In the beginning, people did it when it first launched. Other than that, no updates, no fixes, no changes ever been made to Diablo when it comes to PvP. And we all see how Destiny went. Destiny had crossplay with PvP, so they had Cronus. You had all the PC cheaters, and that died. But people still played it, of course, but, you know, it was just there. And now look at Destiny. Dust in the wind. It's over. And I actually enjoyed Destiny, man. Destiny was pretty fun, but it just got repetitive, and the updates seemed like they were just mediocre with no true story to it. For everybody that smashed that like button, guys, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. And I know I didn't go live Saturday, guys. Like I said, that whole week I was busy, man. I just got back like Friday, and I was gonna go back. I was gonna go live yesterday, but I was too tired, bro. I did like a 20-hour drive, man. So I was tired as hell, man. I couldn't do it. I just had to take that time to rest. But I was like, all right, I feel like I'm rested up a little bit, but I'm still fatigued, man. I'm still tired. And I'm fasting right now, too. So after this broadcast, I'm probably just going to eat. So, after everything that we discussed and talked about today, man, when it comes to PvP, and just things that we wish would have happened, things that we know that's not going to happen, and, you know, the changes that the developers made, like, what are your thoughts? Like, what is everybody's thoughts in the chat right now? Like, do you guys see yourself playing this game within the next 6 months? Do you guys see yourself continuing the division? Like, if you're not happy with the changes that are being implemented, because like I said, when GTA 6 dropped, no one's going to be playing. Like, everybody's going to be playing GTA 6.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Hostile Defender drone detected. Hostile Explosive Stinger Mine detected. Hostile Hive detected.
Deleting. You said deleting. Let's see if I find something new. Oh, dap. I mean, you know, no. Let's see, when GTA 6 drops, I'm out. Yeah. I think everybody's going to be out. And you know what's crazy? My other PvP games that I play, bro, I play Overwatch. Battlefield died for me, man. I don't like what happened with Battlefield 6. It's just not the same. You know? And I don't play Division offline. I only play Division when I stream with you guys. That's about it. Other than that, I'm not really touching this game. But yeah, I play Overwatch, bro. I play Dead by Daylight. Battlefield is my main PvP game, but like Battlefield 6 is just shit to me. It's just died. You said it. No one leaving. Stop the BS. More players coming. More PvE players coming, Ghost? That's what you mean? I think they just switched to mortars, man. We can just chill here. They got it. They don't need me. Let's see. Yeah, man, I feel like when GTA 6 drops, a lot of people are going to be over there because GTA has open world. You have open world PvP, you have open world missions, and you also have TDMs and other modes that you can go do if you choose to. Then you also have custom character creativity. So I'm curious how the customization options are going to be for characters too. So there's going to be so much stuff that you can do with GTA. Like, and I mean so much stuff. So much stuff, man. I mean, hell, if you want to play GTA like Division, you probably could.
Boost about to activate.
You probably could, man. I mean, they're in Fortnite playing GTA right now. Yeah, they run Battlefield 6 adding Battle Royale just to
Boost online.
just because COD players cried that it didn't have it. Yeah, it's so much stuff that they did, man. And now no one is playing it, bro. It's mediocre right now.
Hostile artillery turret detected. Allies boost. The boost has been taken by allies. Hostile defender drone detected. Agent down. Hostile
Like,
detected. Serious trauma detected.
oh my days, bro. Oh, it's freezes over there. I didn't even know freezes over there.
Agent killed.
But there's so much stuff and new stuff that I want to see, man.
Needs assistance.
But it's just not gonna happen. Well, like I said, man, there's a lot of new games. GTA is going to have a 6-month blast window for every game. I wouldn't want to be a developer at this time. And you know what's crazy, bro? You know what's crazy? I honestly feel like Division is probably gonna try to release like survival and anti-cheat and all that stuff that we've been waiting on around that time. Like, why would you do that? You know, like, why would you do any of those things? Oh, he's low, he's low, he's low, he's low, he's low. There you go, there you go, there you go, man. There you go, there you go.
If the enemy doesn't turn this around, they'll be pulled out.
Because it's Ubisoft. Imagine having a battle royale.
Specialization supply drop has been
A
arranged.
battle royale in Division. I mean, that's what survival kind of was, you know. Survival was that battle royale game when it came out. But they didn't really do much with survival, man. They just let it sat there to die in Division 1. Like, there were so many things that they could have been doing with it, but they just didn't. Like, and it was fun. Survival was fun, man.
Detected.
GTA 6 is either about to be game breaking or disappointing. No in between.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
He said no in between, bro.
A friendly is claiming the supply drop.
All right, here we go.
Claiming the supply drop.
Oh man, this is over.
Hostile hive detected.
The
This is over right now.
supply drop is just picked up by a friendly.
Agent down.
Imagine role playing in GTA, but y'all do. Y'all do role play. I mean, hey, that's where I came from, Ghost. You know, you got free mode fights, right? You got a criminal enterprise that you can become, big time criminal, right? So you got that, and just defeat free mode fights, man. You can fly a jet, you can steal a tank from the military base, which is something that I'm gonna do a lot. I can't fly a jet over here in Division. You know, I can't fly a jet. Your whole team was. He's like, your whole team was pussies. I mean, I think 2 of them had mortars on, bro, to be honest with you. And then I had tardigrade, so that definitely didn't help. You know, and then you can fly helicopters, man. You can buy any car you want. You know, and like I said, once again, you can fight in free mode, which is gonna happen a lot. You can fight in free mode. There ain't no just fighting NPCs over here like in Division. In Division, you go in free mode in the open server, the light zone, you're just fighting NPCs. And GTA, you can fight NPCs, you can rob stores, you can rob players, and you can fight players. And if I want to hit a player a block away with an RPG, I can. If I want to pull out a grenade launcher and spam it at a dude in the tank, I can. like the sky was the limit in GTA, bro. The things that you do. If I want to take some C4 and put it on the inner door of my car, and if I want to drive full speed into you at your car meet and blow everybody up, I can. Don't let me see 20 people chilling at the freaking custom, like the freaking mod shop, and you're all just at the mod shop just hanging out. And I just want to come out of nowhere with a jet and just swoop down and just hit you with the cannons. I can. Since I was gone, did they nerf hazard protection? I mean, hazard protection is nothing right now, bro. Since core straight and the explosive resistance stuff. Role playing, I mean, is acting and talking in the game as you're actually that character. That's behavior like being in the Reddit mod. I mean, hey, you got proximity chat, bro. That's what it is. You got proximity. Well, you got lobby chat actually, because there is no proximity chat. You could be all the way in Paleto Bay and in Los Santos and be talking to a dude and talking trash and meet up at a halfway point and just go at it. I mean, that's what it is, bro. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, the amount of times I don't heard N-words and EBT and mega supporters and all, bro. GTA lobbies is like old Call of Duty lobbies, bro. It don't matter if you're 12 and 65. It don't matter. You're talking about their mama, their dead grandmas. It's all over the place, bro. It's crazy what goes on in GTA, and it's just everybody getting out of school, getting out of work, and just relieving stress. That's it. You come in there with one goal, bro. One goal. It's over. It's just over after that. How racist GTA lobbies compared to Division 7? Honestly, RP lobbies were probably chill, but that's just people role playing RP. You know, GTA. I mean, I honestly don't think GTA was that racist. To be actually. Like, I really don't think it was that bad when it came to, like, just racism.
Hostile hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
Let's see if he gets up there. Never played GTA? You never played GTA? You should try it, bro. You should play GTA 5 before it comes out. Before GTA 6 come out. You know, the game's always on sale. You can just get the online portion of the game, bro. It should be like, what, $10, I think? Or it might be free. I mean, at one point, they were giving it to you for free. Like, that's what I'll do if I was you. Just try it out. And there's a lag switcher, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lag switcher right there. There's a lag switcher right there. Right there. I could be wrong. We'll go find out. Let's go see again. He could be lag switching. We'll see. The way that was, that just looked weird.
Boost now active. the boost.
I could be wrong though. He could have been a lag switcher.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Nah, we're still waiting on
Boost
it.
has been taken by the enemy.
We're still waiting.
Hostile stinger.
We're all still waiting. Yeah, he's lag switching. He's lag switching.
Serious trauma.
100%.
Detected.
He's lag switching with the pistol. Alright, it's confirmed. Yeah, it's rogue.
Agent down.
Well, it's poison. Poisonous. It's him. Yeah, that's so funny.
An agent needs assistance.
Start losing, instantly start lag switching. Yeah, that's how it goes, right?
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they do, bro. They start losing, they start cheating, bro. It just ruins all the fun. Nah, I'm trying to spam and go down, but I just got to do all of this now. Get to his name to report him, but I mean it doesn't really matter anyways. What's the report system gonna do? And now I can't. Now I can't click his name. Now I can't click his name. Report doesn't do anything. Devs become deaf and blind. I know they don't, bro. The amount of posts that I had to go live like blew up on Twitter, Chitty, and nothing has happened.
Agent down.
Yeah, I was trying to get to it. Goes, I clicked the wrong one at first, and then now I can't do anything because he got his lag switch up to the max now, max core. Let's just go get some footage. Nothing's gonna change though. Nothing's gonna change, bro.
Hostile defender drone detected.
The enemy is about to claim the supply drop.
Let's see if he lag switches me with the freaking burn.
The supply drop has fallen into enemy hands.
An agent needs assistance.
This man tried to lag switch me with the Nemesis, bro. He tried to lag switch me with the not the Nemesis, the freaking
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent down.
Oh man, yo, like you just can't make this up, man. GG's, man. GG's, bro. GG's, man. Gotta love this game, right? And it's still bugged, so yeah, it's a GG's.
Agent down.
You need to turn this around.
Gotta love it, bro. Exactly. It should be a console IP ban. You gotta hit them where it hurts, man. All this little 2-week ban crap or perma ban, nah, man. You gotta do exactly what Rockstar did back in the day when people were using like DNS codes. But you gotta do a console ban. You gotta do a console IP ban so they can never load up that shit ever again. Hit them where it hurts. They can't touch it. You brick their entire PS5. Then you won't do it again. Start bricking their PS5s, bro. They won't do it again. Now you got to go out there and spend like over like $1,000 on another PS5 because PlayStation just increased the prices of PS5. So hey, you want to do crap like that, bro? Brick their consoles. Brick it. That's why which PlayStation get involved with this crap, man, because they're not only just breaking TOS from the division, they're breaking the PlayStation TOS too. You're breaking the term of services, the agreement that you signed to play on the game, on the system alone, including the game. brick their freaking consoles.
Military operations are in progress. We urge all civilians to remain inside the safe area.
Like that's how you fix that, bro. You start punishing them where their pocket's gonna hurt, bro. They won't do it again. They won't do it again. I used to mod, bro. I used to be a mod on GTA. I used to make modded accounts and stuff like that back on GTA days, right? I had a PS3 where I did all my mods and stuff at, of course, right? So to make mods for, PS4 consoles and then the next gen console, I used to do that. And, it was nothing. It was just making modded accounts because nobody's finna go out here and spend real life money on shark cards. That's crazy, right? So Rockstar started to brick the consoles, and they bricked one of my PS3s. I was like, okay, cool. It's a PS3, but I'm not gonna do that on my actual accounts, of course, like my actual systems where I actually play the game at. That was just something for that. But they did that to a lot of people that wanted to, like, there were certain people that was like modding on their PS4s and then modding from their PCs and all that crap, and they started bricking their consoles and banning their IPs, so they couldn't even get on their system anymore. But that's what they need to do. You stop that. You stop that, and the crazy thing is that, like, the amount of accounts were like, it was like unlimited snacks, unlimited double rolls, and it was like fast run. It didn't make the characters like unkillable, but everybody had fast run. Everybody had unlimited rolls where you can just roll nonstop without a delay, and then you had unlimited snacks. That's about it. And then you had all unlocks. That was about it. Every weapon in the game was unlocked for you. That's about it. So it wasn't like these players couldn't die. But, Rockstar was like, okay, you guys want to mess with my money. And you want to sell these accounts that have like trillions of dollars on them. So people were not buying shark cards. At this time, they were spending like, yo, what, I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Shout out to you, brother. Hope you and the family had a good weekend. So people were basically spending like $60 for an account that had everything on it. All the cars, all the apartments, all the unlocks, all the weapons, trillions of dollars, like, and then whatever level you want with a set KD, if you wanted a set KD. Those were the accounts had, right? That's it. And people would rather spend 25 to $60 on something like that to go to Rockstar and pay $100 to get, what, 5 to 8 mil? You spend $100 real life money to get 5 to 8 mil when the car that you're trying to buy is like 5 million and the apartment that you're trying to buy is like 2 million. Like, you don't have anything left over. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's what people were doing it for. So Rockstar said, you messing with our money, we're going to hit you where it hurts. And they hit a lot of people where it hurt, bro. And then they started banning those accounts too. They started banning those accounts as well. So that's how you do it. That's how you do it, bro. So then people had to get ban detection accounts. So it's just, these are things that went on in GTA. But I don't understand how another billion-dollar company, when it comes to Ubisoft, why they can't do the same thing. Why you can't do the same thing? And at this time, bro, I was in college. So I was at college, and I needed extra funds. So modding was just like second nature. I was like modding, and I was doing tattoos. Like, I was playing football, and on my spare time, baseball, and on my spare time, bro, I made modded accounts, and I did tattoos. So, bro, it's clearly obvious they don't care. You're right, they don't care. It's clearly obvious, man. Like, this is, bro, lag switches has been happening, and Cronus has been happening since 2016 of this game. And they got worse on Division 1 at the end cycle of Division 1. And now, those dudes came over here to Division 2. And they've been on Division 2 for a long time, but it wasn't a lot of them. But now, there's a new lag switcher every single day. There's a new lag switcher every single day in this game. And I get so annoyed with PvP now because I'm not having fun like I used to have fun. That's why I don't really upload shorts too much anymore. Like, because most of you guys found me for my shorts. Or you just saw a random video of mine, right? And I used to be having the time of my life, laughing and having a great time, man. Because that's what people, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to have fun, it's supposed to laugh, be goofy. Who cares? You win or lose, man. Having a good time. That's what PvP is supposed to be. But now PvP is just every freaking match, lag switcher, lag switcher, lag switcher. I'm already fighting Cronus players. I'm already fighting soft perfect, cut strafe mods. I'm fighting every exploit in the game. Now I got to deal with a lag switcher too on top of that. What's up, Don Seven? You know, it's like, you can't win with that, man. You have to do your best. Do your best against a lag switcher? GG's. Bro, like, the first lag switcher I came across in this game was Nike PR. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys know Nike PR from the DZ. He's a good player. Why is he lag switching? He was always a decent player to fight against, but he's a lag switcher. Then Icy Demons, lag switcher. Bro, the list goes on. Like, the list goes on. It goes on to how many people in this game that are lag switching. And it's not just like, it's like they got their own little community, bro. Every day. Every single day, man. Like, that's just ruined the fun, bro. I don't want to end it on that last match, but I know if I go back in there, bro, I'm going to come across another one. Like, it's just stupid, man. But yet they're so concerned about rebalancing. They're concerned about rebalancing. Last switches are the shrimp sticks. Losers in real life being a god in the video game keeps them from unaliving themselves. That's crazy, Ghost. That's crazy. Lucid dreams. But yeah, man, like, the game where it's so easy, like, you're gonna die, bro. It's so easy. Like, you don't need to do all of that, man. You don't need to do all that. The game is easy, bro. It's not hard to kill in this game, man. Like, an 8-year-old can get on this game and play, bro, with the right setup. Like, it's so easy. Do some escalation? Nah, bro. Nah, escalation? You know, I do PvE stuff on Twitch. Whenever I do PvE stuff, it's all on Twitch. I tried to do the PvE stuff on YouTube, but I don't think any of you guys were interested in that stuff. Just a few of you. Is that Zero IC? That is Zero IC. Let me go to this recently played here. Let's go to search players, recently played. Let's find this guy's name. It's funny how his name is not popping up here for played together. That's so funny. But I saved the link, so it doesn't matter. Zero, what are you doing, Zero? Zero, what are you doing, Zero? Ragnarok. They quick to roll back to one level for XP, but lag switches? Give him a high five. Bro, you never lied there. That's no lie totally, bro. Oh my God. Bro, the amount of people that got rolled back, it's like, you know what's crazy too? It's like they are afraid to do it. And I don't understand why they are afraid to do it now. Because they were out there banning people that weren't even doing that glitch. Right? Like, I see you, Zero. I see you. They're out there banning people, man. Left and right banning people. Talking about, oh yeah, we got a great cheating detection system and it's going to detect. Bro, people were getting banned that weren't even on the damn game. Dudes were re-downloading Division just to see if they got banned. They got banned. Like, that's how bad it was. But you got actual evidence. Actual evidence, bro, of people. Damn, Zero, your whole team just left you, bro. You got actual evidence of people that, video evidence on top of that, of people cheating, and you do nothing. You just watch it. You see gamer tags, you got their PSN, and all you got to do is just make a phone call and just ban them from your game. Even if you don't ban them from PlayStation, ban them from Division. That's it. Ban them. Let them go out there and make a whole new account. You have to unlock all that crap over again because, you know, it's a whole grind. You got to do your library. You got to do your expertise. You got to do all that shit. Ban them.
Hostile restore hive detected. Hostile assault turret detected. artillery turret detected. Hostile
I'm stuck.
explosive seeker mine detected.
And we got mortar. Now we got to counter the mortar.
Agent down.
Stagger. I'll take it. Let's do it.
An agent needs assistance.
We got to go counter a mortar build, man. I think someone has notifications off for community feedback, so that's why they never do it. I believe so. They definitely got something off. It's funny though, right? Isn't it funny?
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Oh my days there, mate. Oh my days there. Got a hive up there. Got that guy on the rooftop.
Boost about to activate.
Oh my days, bro. I can't even get up there.
Boost online. Serious trauma detected.
This is stupid, bro.
Agent down.
They have it on top message instead. No, I got it on all messages, bro. Oh, it switched to top. Never mind. You're right, because I did have to reopen the chat. My fault. There we go. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you.
The boost is being taken by allies. Allies have acquired the boost.
Yeah, man, that's my fault. It always does that. I mean, we just got to figure out a way. They're all on the rooftops, bro, so it is what it is. If anything, I just have to put on the regen bill.
An agent needs assistance. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
I mean, it is what it is. That joke went over his head. It did go over my head. It goes. I didn't even realize because I'm just annoyed by what's going on right now.
Hostile artillery turret detected. Vital signs critical.
Yeah, bro, this is GG's, bro.
Agent incapacitated.
Both guys are on one down, other one's on the rooftop. We gotta get them down. I'm trying to counter that, and I got a damage bill up top. Look, credit just went live. And then they got two. One mortar. Yeah, zero's not on mortar. Alright.
They sent a specialization supply drop your way.
Hostile restore hive detected.
The other one's still on the rooftop, bro. He's a problem. I'm out of kits now.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Yeah, he set his mortar up.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
fight is halfway done. The specialization supply drop has expired.
All right, we got him off the roof from camping the entire time. Now we got them back at the spawn. All right. Camping the entire time.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
Now it's 3 mortars. It's 3 mortars. It's 3 mortars, ladies and gents. 3 of them. 3 of them. That's a sweat lord that tries to act casual. Don't let him fool you. Missed that one. Oh, they got on True Patriot now, bro.
Boost about to come online.
Let's build these stacks.
Boost now active. Hostile restore hive detected. Immediate medical assistance needed. An agent needs assistance.
Oh, man.
Out of action.
That's why I get your head in the game. Need 4.
Folks have run out of reinforcements. You can win this.
Oh, man. I think I might get off after this one. I need to go eat. Yo. How's D2? The same. Nothing has changed, bro. It's all the same. We're just gonna add a little bit of protection here.
Boost about to expire.
There's no difference, you know? Everything's still the same.
Boost has expired.
We're just gonna get a little bit of protection with explosive resistance, that's all. But yeah, no, nothing has changed. I stopped back in D1 patch 1.8 and something, I think. Yeah, no, it's like the game is just bugged, bro. It's just overly just bugged and just problems. Even though they're gonna be making some changes pretty soon,
Detected.
nothing's gonna fix it though, in my opinion.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance. Vital signs.
Oh, he's in the corner. He's in the corner. He's in the corner.
Out of action. Agent killed.
I come from Destiny 2, still have this game. Might pick it back up. I mean, yeah, definitely pick it back up. There's tons of new content if you're coming from Destiny. I am a Destiny player too. I stopped playing Destiny like a year or 2 ago now.
Specialization supply drop has been erased.
It just wasn't. I deleted it. Actually, yeah, I had it download and I deleted it. Probably like, yeah, it's still a good game, but Destiny is dead, bro. You'll like the Division, honestly. If you're coming from the Division, you're gonna like it. I mean, Destiny, you're gonna like it. So, yeah, just give it a try. Bro, look, they got 2 Stinger Hives back there, just chilling. The whole roof is just combusted right now.
Serious trauma detected.
I shouldn't even climbed up.
Agent incapacitated.
I shouldn't even climbed up there, honestly. Should just let them have it. Nice, 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 nice.
Agent down.
There you go. There you go.
About to activate.
You didn't kill him. There you go. But yeah, nah, PvP, bro, if you're trying to get back into PvP, it's pretty busted in this game, honestly. PvP is just all over the place. Even though they're talking about making some changes and fixes to it, but there's tons of new content for anybody that's going to return to the division. So if you're coming back and, you know, you got the main campaign, which you missed, you haven't played since you said you stopped playing Division around patch 1.8, of course. So you got the main campaign, of course. You also got you got the Warlords campaign, and you also got the Brooklyn expansion. So, you know, you got 3 different campaigns that you can run through. You also got tons of gear that you got to get, of course. You got to do your recalibration library. You got to do your shade watch, your shade. It's so much stuff. And it's like I said, and then we also got retaliation now. We got escalation in the game for prototype gear that they added, which is basically supposed to be a stronger version of just the normal gear. It's prototype. So just think of mythic gear. That's what it's supposed to be. So that's what the game is right now. Those dudes were camping their ass off the entire time, bro. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, like if you're coming back up, because I know a lot of Destiny guys are just looking for new games to play right now, since Destiny is just dead, completely dead. They ended it. So yeah, Division is a great pickup. Got raids, we got incursions. Well, 1 incursion, 2 raids, another incursion's coming. Don't know when the next raid is going to happen, but yeah, these things are there. We got, what else? What else? Survival's coming too. So if you play Survival in Division 1, we're going to be having that pretty soon in Division 2 as well. Stay away from hardcore characters, there's no point. But yeah, no, man, that's just everything with the game. So, but on Division 2, my gamer tag is the same thing as ZX Dawn 111. My noties are off if you guys have sent me friend requests, man, because everything will be turned off throughout streams. Ghost will tell you. Ghost be yelling at me. Turn your damn noties on. I had to check your messages. Oh, man. But this might be my last match, man, here. We've been at it for like how many hours now? 3 hours and 39 minutes? Yeah, man. So I appreciate everybody that came through and smashed that like button, bro. But yeah, man, if you guys, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. I go live, the days that I go live, mostly on YouTube and on Twitch as well. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, and also Sundays, of course, are the days that I go live. If you don't catch me live throughout Tuesdays, then you can catch me either uploading a video or a YouTube short on those particular days to give you guys something to watch and have fun with, of course. But other than that, yeah, that's how I go. And then I do stream on Twitch. My Twitch name is the exact same as my YouTube name as well. The link should be somewhere in the chat. If Nightbot put it up there. They better have that same camp energy. I don't want to see no difference now, man. I want to see just straight camps. I don't want to see no changes, bro. You know, these guys be making hella changes, bro.
Domination points ready for capture.
Hostile drone detected.
Point Charlie is being held by your
But there's tons of new content for new players, man. Anybody that's making a comeback, you're gonna have fun. I tell everybody to boost their characters. You do got the option to do that if you want to skip the campaign. You can boost your character to 30 or you can boost your character to 40.
Point Alpha is in enemy hands. Point Bravo has been taken by the enemy.
I knew it. That's all we do here. That's all we do. They voted for Umber to camp. That's funny, bro. He's up top.
Agent down.
Point Alpha was captured by your team.
Bro, it's so crazy how all these dudes are just sitting there.
Point Bravo is now held by your team. You're holding all 3 control points. Excellent.
They're just sitting there. Corners, corner, 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 corner.
Hostile artillery turret.
And there's the mortar.
An agent needs assistance. Boost about to come online.
Yeah, bro, this is getting to that hour, bro.
Boost online. Hostile striker drone detected.
Point Alpha has been taken by the enemy.
Mortar, mortar, mortar.
Allies are acquiring the boost. The boost has been taken by allies.
Got him.
Agent down. Immediate assistance needed. Agent down.
Oh, man, he's mortar explosive sticky. That's so funny. And then he's sweet dreams. Oh, he's hella toxic, huh? He hates dying. We gotta counter him. We gotta counter him. Mortar with the explosive sticky? That's comical. Let's go be a nightmare to him.
An agent needs assistance.
We just gotta keep everything on lock, which is what we're doing right now.
Agent down. Assistance
I didn't even see the Umber player in there.
needed.
We can't let them catch up.
An agent needs
So far, right
assistance.
now, they're just trying to get B.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
I'm sending you a specialization.
That's on me. I didn't even see him right there when I ran in. Let's go climb the box. 'Cause so we don't have to fight for the box. They're just trying to protect the middleman.
He's claiming the supply drop.
We should be good to go here.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
Oh yeah, of course people are still gonna use Umber, bro. Like I said, that's not gonna change.
The enemy is about to be pulled out.
Like that dude up there, he got on Umber right now. He's up top with Umber.
You're winning this. Keep going.
Agent down.
Like, gotta love it, right?
Agent needs assistance.
Hella toxic, bro. People are hella toxic. He took out the explosive sticky and put on the burn sticky. I wonder why. I wonder why you made that change right there.
Agent down.
And who's shooting him, bro? Where are you getting shot from?
Assistance. Immediate medical assistance needed.
That's definitely a glass pesty right there, or Umber pesty, Bill.
Striker drone detected. Agent down.
Nah, this is over. Look at us. Look at us. Yeah, it's over. We got it, bro. If they would have played more as a team. It's so funny. The minute I put on explosive resistance, he switched to a burn sticky. GG's to you, my guy. You didn't even know that I did that, but I wonder why.
Agent down.
Wonder why. I'll take it though.
Good job.
But yo, shout out to everybody, man, that came through today, man. I appreciate all you guys that smashed that like button. It's always a pleasure to entertain each and every one of you. You know, the stream went pretty good today for me to be back, you know, because I was gone for like a week and I didn't stream last Saturday or yesterday, man. So we've been gone, bro. We've been outie. So, man, yo, shout out to everybody. Look at us. We're matching. But, yo, everybody that smashed that like button, everybody that subbed today, man, everybody that donated, I appreciate all you guys. As I always tell you, man, none of this stuff is possible if it wasn't for you. You guys make this stuff possible, and I appreciate the support from each and every one of you. Until then, this is Bad signing out. I see you lovely people in the next one. Be breezy. I'm out. Have a good weekend. Well, good rest of your weekend, right? I'm outie.